Hello there, everyone. I have just unmuted the microphones, but we're having a slight technical difficulty because the call that we're using dropped, so I need to move some boxes around on the video call. As you can see here,
as you do,
we all mixed up.
Oh no!
I get to be the prettiest one on the stream.
I don't know where it's mixed up to because I can only see the
you-
call
have
of the
you
chat.
met
But
Yina or Truffles, or even
Hello.
I pulled it up just so I could look.
I'm gonna pull it up as well. Let's do it. Let's see
Ruffles, he's here.
who am I now? Who am I now? Oh, I'm okay.
I'm Nina.
I'm Rindis. Okay, cool.
I'm the prettiest one here.
Oh,
So
It's true.
a man is no one. Look.
Oh no!
Reese.
Nope. That's Shadow.
Nope.
that
Re-
shadow.
There it is.
Reese is now being played by the part of the Shadow Realm.
Banished. He's lost his dual monsters.
Last week, Saintguard was banished, and now
Scoop mine up a little bit.
Screwed.
Hello. Okay, I don't know what's up with my microphone, but it seems to be super low on my mixer. How do you guys hear me? Am I coming
Every
fine?
time you turned away, it
Yeah.
got really, really quiet.
Yep.
When you're looking directly into it, it's okay.
You
But
gotta,
not
Is it
you
better
gotta scoop
now?
me up
Nope,
too.
it's even
I got.
Now he can't hear you.
Oh no! Oh no! It's
No,
Oh,
wait,
God.
when you knocked it right there, it came in a lot clearer. You might have a loose cable.
Oh no, that could be it.
That's probably it.
Hello, is this better?
I don't think he could
Are we
hear me.
Mm.
Had a loose wire for years now.
Yeah, well, that's known. We know this.
Outro.
Yeah, it is the case of every time you turn away
Can you
from
not
it,
hear
it's just like I
Rindis?
can't hear.
I
Got
didn't
him.
hear Rindis. I heard him. I was about to
Oh,
respond.
there we go.
Oh, okay, there we go.
What
Now
were
we
you-
can
That's
hear
much better.
Yes, it's much better now.
Okay, that's good. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
and now there's nothing.
What the hell?
It seems like they're just on the
no.
threshold of being lined up because there's like a little yellow bar that lights up at the top every time we
Radio
talk.
check. Oh no! Hey guys, we're professionals. I
Yeah,
think.
Snowball. This is
Hey,
why
professionals acknowledge technical difficulty.
this is why we do sound checks so that these things don't happen.
we technically were early and the sound check was good.
Yeah.
There was just chaos in the warp that knocked Kelsa out and it
Test.
Mhm.
messed everything up.
Yeah,
we
it was fine until I disappeared from reality.
We didn't beseech the internet spirits, and so they knocked everything out of whack. It's a whole
Mhm.
thing.
But it's fine. We did use the sacred unguents and applied the sacred oils, and now we're working on fixing the problem.
Yep.
Small child was
We're all
also
good.
sacrificed. It's fine.
You're not supposed to tell them about the child. We talked about this.
I should probably note for everyone
So
this is not a
Snowball,
Warhammer
the
40K
answer to
stream.
that question is forging chaos. Out
If
of
it
order.
isn't, it is now.
We're playing Dark Heresy now.
Truffles has always been an orc. Could you not tell by the spores?
What the hell?
Oh, okay. We're
Oh,
doing
no.
Rogue.
Always.
We're doing Rogue Trader. I'm fine with that. I'm playing the Seneschal of the group. Reese is playing the Rogue Trader. Rindis is playing our Orc Mercenary. Kelsey, I think, is playing our Psyker. I don't
That
remember.
sounds right.
Yeah, there we go. Cool.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened to my camera.
Womp womp.
Rip. It said internal temperature high, please cool. Then it had you for a second, and then it just went black.
How is the
So-
internal temperature high? I've had the thing on for
Did it
like
actually
5
do that one?
seconds.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw
bad.
it. I saw it, and then
I
it
did
went back
too.
to you, and then went black.
Have you
Oh,
tried
Truffles
camera
is
air
bad.
conditioning?
Camera conditioning.
Yeah. This is why
Have
you
you-
use a webcam, apparently.
Have you tried turning it on and off again? That is
I
a common
actually
problem.
have just did that, so let's find out. Hi guys, welcome.
Oh,
I
jeez.
am
Oh,
a
no.
black block.
Oh no.
Your mic just cut out.
Why is everything awful? Why is everything awful?
It's
Why?
getting awful. That's the story of our life today.
Yeah. How about the rest of us casts talk about random stuff while Outro figures out his technical issues?
How
That's
about we
crazy.
just sing "Everything is awful" instead of "Everything is awesome"?
Everything is cool. Everything is bad when you're part of a team.
Yeah, when you're
Oh
part
no,
of-
All right.
that's a D&D trope.
All right, so
That's
the
the idea.
microphone problem is definitely fixed because I figured out what it was. Can you
No,
guys
the
hear
D-
me good?
Yeah, we can
Yep.
hear you, just like can't see you now.
Yeah, the camera, I don't know, it said something about internal temperature, so I'm going to give it a few seconds and then turn it back on.
All right.
Outro
So
is
back to plotting turning this game into a rogue trader.
I'm down to that.
I'll play Traveler.
Or Traveler.
Traveler. We could do Stars Outnumber. We could do, I don't know. Look,
I need more scum and villainy in my life. Is all I'm saying.
yes, Scum and Villainy. I'll do that.
I feel like Shadow is enough scum and villainy for the entire party, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Scum and
you
Villainy
know.
is a sci-fi game.
Anytime Star Wars is brought up, though, I always ask, it's like, can I be a Mandalorian? And if the DM even hesitates to say, no, I don't want to play.
Ooh,
Like,
damn.
it's like, can I have awesome armor and a jetpack? No? Okay, bye.
Yeah, it's play.
Outside.
Yes, play Scum and Villainy, and you definitely can, because we'll just fight the Galactic Hegemony. It'll be fine.
All
Can
right,
you,
let's do it.
play a
Fine.
Mandalorian, but voice it with Truffle's voice?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Totally.
She will be the most mellow murder machine you have ever seen.
I'm
Isn't that a robot?
excited. Wait,
Yeah.
Assassin
do the thing
droids.
again? What the fuck?
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Look,
man. Could you
the
imagine Truffles as a HK series? It'd be awful.
that'd be
It'd
amazing.
be awfully great. Hello.
Testy,
I'm here to
testy,
kill you,
testy, testy,
meatbag.
testy.
Do not resist.
Off to a wonderful start. But I'm gonna try to power my camera back on.
Power to the camera. Everybody in chat, give spirit energy to the camera. That whole thing. I don't know. Hey, oh,
energy.
Nah, that's fine.
It's fine.
okay, cool.
It's fine.
Good.
It's fine. But no,
Yeah.
it's going into USB mode again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The real song for a role playing game group is not everything is awful. It's never split the party. Never split the party.
The party.
You'll die if you go on your own.
It's so true.
The wizard in the middle, so he can shed some light.
Unless
Guys,
you're playing Burning
now
Wheel,
you
then you
think
gotta
like tonight's
split
game
the
is a
party.
musical.
Oh, right.
I'm down.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm down.
No,
I'm doing it. Let's do it.
it's just we're just doing an episode of Gallivant. That's fine.
Yes. Please do. That'd be
Oh.
amazing.
I mean, you
love
guys don't
Gallivant.
even need to see me to play this game, so we may just be like, okay,
Know that they
We'll
only
chalk
come
this
here
up
to-
as
the
outros
audience only
invisible.
comes here to see you. Don't be.
Yeah, it's your channel. Like,
yeah, but I want to play the game.
We
more
went.
than
We
I
went
want
from
my
we went
my
from 50
soaking
viewers
wet
to
head
7 when your
to
camera
be
died.
visible.
I mean, little known fact, outro is in fact just a holographic projection,
That's
which
true.
is why the USB mode is connecting.
I thought he was just an
God,
Adam
it's
Coble clone.
Maybe it's both a holographic projection of an Adam Code.
He's a rogue Adam AI.
That'd,
Yes.
that'd be interesting.
Now we see his computer.
Nope,
See,
hold on.
he is a machine.
Confirmed.
Pay no attention to the AI behind the curtain.
Robot spies.
He's more than meets the eye, folks.
I am the machine.
I kind of am talking into a cone. Hold on.
This is better.
Isn't every microphone technically a cone?
That's why I said that.
It was better. Now let's see if it stays that way.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay.
And I use C in the most like, you know.
What?
Center it. No, no, center it. Yeah. Hey. Yes, get it.
Cool. All right.
Yay.
Hi, Dungeons and Dragons. We killed some spiders. I'm perfectly fine with the audio video issues. We're good. Everything's great.
We even got a tour of outros room.
Slightly.
Praise the Omnissiah. Quite.
Praise the sun. Cool. Hi, I'm Outro. We are here to play Dungeons and Dragons and present it to you all. I don't know.
Yeah.
We never actually decided on like a way to do this thing. Did you guys just want to talk random BS? Because I have some random BS to talk about.
Sure.
That's been us for the last 40 minutes.
Yeah. we could talk about like I don't know.
Don't shut up about random
I was going
BS.
to talk about the fact that Google Assistant can now use John Legend's voice, and I have
What?
some feelings I haven't
I'm
had
sorry.
in a very long time.
That is random.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
There's
the microphone's doing the thing again.
yeah, the
Microphone's
microphone's doing
doing
the
the
thing
thing.
again. There's
Why?
gonna be a live action Cowboy Bebop.
I'm sorry,
saw
what?
that, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, there's gonna be a live action Cowboy Bebop. John Cho is gonna be starring in it.
Okay, nope, I'm on board because like initially I was like, who are they gonna get to fuck this up, John Cho?
Right,
Okay, no,
right,
it's
that's-
fine.
Right?
They're in good hands.
Like live action Cowboy Bebop. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's going to be part of this?
John Cho.
that
There you go, John Cho.
that makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the live act or the. I don't know if it's gonna be live action or not, but the Mouse Guard series that's coming.
Yes,
That's
yes.
nice.
I'm excited.
Make it here already, damn it. That's all I have to say.
Mouse
There
Guard
is-
though.
There is also, and it's relevant to at least Outro's slight interest. There's going to be a Tales from the Loop series.
Yes, I had heard about that.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
wasn't a
how.
huge fan of Tales from the Loop.
Yeah,
but
it
I
was-
love Things from the Flood so much.
I like Things from the Flood a lot better, mostly because I can actually put you guys in threatening situations that will get you killed.
I think I like it more because I lived in the 90s, and also I'm way better at pretending to be a teenager than being. Well, I
That
don't
too.
pretend to be a
Being a
teenager. I'm
child?
just a
Yeah.
20-year-old teenager.
I can put you in more fun adult situations as a teenager than as a child.
Yeah.
Now, if I do it in Tales from the Loop, then I've got the FBI watching me. It's not,
And you
I mean,
don't-
no
just
bueno.
basically every anime ever at that point, so it's fine.
Hey,
Yeah, outro. Did I mention that your character's sister, who just miraculously showed up, is crushing on you too, just because it's anime?
Oh no.
I was thought you were gonna
I'm-
say that.
I'm the heartthrob of the Tales from the Loop game. It seems.
He
Yeah,
is the heartthrob
there you go.
of the Tales or Things from the Flood group.
Things
I
from
thought
the
you were gonna
Flood
say
game.
that she's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I'm like, that's a pull.
Yep, your sister's here, and she's also Sarah Michelle Gellar. Wait,
There you go.
that would mean that Outro's character wasn't real the whole time.
Are we?
Dun,
Are
dun,
any of
dun.
us even
Truth
real
bombs.
ever?
Then we unceremoniously kill off two more important protagonists. The final
By the way, I think to
episode.
point out, if his sister is Sarah Michelle Gellar, you're totally going to get sued for copyright because that was basically the plot of Cruel Intentions.
Mm.
I'm not familiar. Well, I believe you.
Look.
You watch movies and stuff, so I believe you.
Look, we can just like throw Stargate in for some reason. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
And
I mean, Stargate like would be very applicable in Tales from the Loop.
it would. There yeah, there's some indications that, part of the shenanigans and Things from the Flood has to do with like not quite Stargate-y, but Hadron Collider making a not Stargate.
Ah.
And that's where the waters could potentially come from.
Mm.
But
Hey- Rindis, is your social media Party Wipe Games or Party Wipe Gaming?
Party Wipe Games.
Okay.
Gaming was already taken, and I'll have to do further rebranding because Party Wipe Games kind of rolls off the tongue better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
just finishing adding the little blurbs you guys gave me to the commands.
Oh yeah, we got. Hey, people watching, we have commands in chat for all of us and all of our characters.
Yeah, so there's
like,
there's
in
like
chat for
exclamation
all of our
point
us.
truffles and
All of our
exclamation
us.
point Rindis.
Yeah, all your base are belong to us. You know.
But
Command.
truffle, the or exclamation point truffles hasn't been updated yet. I'm in the middle of it right now
Gas.
because I'm prepared always.
But is this one working? It lives!
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am almost 100% sure everyone's gonna have a better command than I am. That's fine.
Did you?
Oh
make
yeah, I
it?
didn't update the.
I
Yeet
made
one
mine, yeah.
either, because I
Mine's
was
just
in the middle
very
of
short.
Talking about it with Saint Guard, and then
Yeah, and we were talking about how my character has like no backstory because I guess I do the opposite of a lot of people in Dungeons and Dragons and just don't do
Yeah.
backstory of my characters.
I don't
I'm
do
just
extensive
going to say
backstories
that you're
either.
from the Sword Coast because it's the entire coast, and like we don't really know.
That's what
anything.
I was just gonna
Everywhere.
default to that too because I don't know anything about Faerun.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
I don't.
I don't know anything about Faerun, and I volunteered to be
Forgotten
local
Realms.
here to whatever. You know?
I
Hey,
keep
it
mine
works.
very vague too, and it's like if it comes up, it comes up. But my
Right.
characters are always like forward facing in that the plot shapes them better than the cool backstory I wrote.
Wait, how is Jin spelled in D&D?
Jin? D-J-I-N-N. Yeah.
G or J? You both talked at
J.
the same time.
J as in
Okay.
James.
All right, so Yina should work now too. But it has a question mark at the end that should be an exclamation point.
Oh snap!
Haha, there we go. Cool.
You know?
You know?
Huh?
Blossom
we don't have to,
Twins?
we have to say it like that from now on. You know?
No, the Mikey thing isn't just you and a friend. Outro is apparently just gonna have intermittent mic issues during this session, I guess.
I really don't like that, to
we're
be
trying to-
honest with you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not like them, Sam. I am.
Not like
Kidding.
oboe and ham. I mean, oboe and ham might be delicious. You don't know how Triceratops bacon tastes.
That is true.
Yes. This is-
I
They
do
have
want
to
to
find
know
out.
the answer to that question.
Hopefully, microphone situation has improved. Hopefully.
Unfortunately, Tomb of Annihilation is not Dinosaur Wrangler. That would make things the module very different.
Yeah, they're just kind of here.
Yeah.
I would have had to go around with a very different accent, like, "Oi, I'm gonna stick my arm up his bum."
I'm gonna put my arm into this Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I'm gonna bring it back out. It's gonna be great.
He looks real angry.
Okay, do I sound okay at all right this second?
You-
Right this second? Yes.
Yes.
But when you started that sentence, no.
Yes.
What the
It was
fuck?
very concerning because it ping ponged.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
Oh no.
Ping ponging again.
motherfucker. Why?
We're very good at table tennis here.
Bing bong.
Wait, hold on a second. I think I know what happened, and it's dumb of me to have not checked that. Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay, my gain was turned all the way up.
Oh.
Mm.
We
Okay,
were talking
well,
about this earlier, and
anyway.
it's
Mm-hmm.
Yay, we fixed it. Hooray!
boy.
We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons now, I believe.
Huzzah!
Oh.
Let's do
I
the
will-
thing.
I will like to get back to that John Legend thing. I need a Google Assistant now because that's like, I don't know. I'm totally into the John Legend Google Assistant.
I just want actual
Have you ever heard that man sing?
yes. I just want actual VI assistance. Not where we're at now, the next level, but that's gonna be a lot of waiting for me.
Yeah.
So, on the last episode of our escapades in Schult, Tomb of Annihilation, though we haven't gotten to the tomb we're annihilating yet, we climbed up a really big ladder next to a giant tower that used to have a fire on top of it, and somebody put the fire out, which is real confusing. We had a run-in with a really creepy fairy dragon. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun playing that little dragon guy. He was.
It was
You
gonna
did a
be-
fantastic job of being very creepy.
He was very creepy.
I am just really creepy, so it's fine. Oh, I forgot. I'm not supposed to admit that. Anyway.
You're peeking again.
What the fuck? Maybe my microphone's broken and my life is ruined.
Maybe everything is broken.
That's a
Yeah.
possibility. That's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, it's sounding like it. Never buy used microphones off eBay.
Ooh.
Good advice.
It's
Don't-
worked great for 5 months? Anyway, I'm gonna flip over to the Roll20 screen. There it is. Hi.
Yeah.
Also,
Uh,
what?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep.
Should I try to do the whole completely figure out what's going on thing, or no?
It seems to be mostly better.
Mostly better. Okay.
Pretty much
Well,
okay. I think we might be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hear what I sound like on the other end, so I can't make a determination on how severe it is. I know you guys are mentioning it, but I don't know whether it's like
Sounds okay right now.
terribly.
You're understandable.
Well, yeah, we'll keep it at that.
Okay. Cool. So, we are currently on the map of the location we were, which is level 1 of Firefinger, which is kind of like a little cavernous place. And we fought some spiders. There was a really cool moment where Waxy had pole vaulted from the base of this 10-foot dugout and sunk her claws into the edge of it and kicked the frick out of a wolf spider. I believe you got a crit on that roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you got the spider stuck to your leg and everything, and we kind of cut out like right after that because we kind of ran a little late. But with that, now that we're here, after you guys fought the spiders, do you have any conversation stuff to do, or anybody need healing or anything of that nature?
Actually, I should probably look at my character sheet, shouldn't I?
That'd
I don't think
probably be
any
a
of
good
us.
idea.
Like, I think only
I
one
didn't
person
take
got
any
it.
actual damage. I just kind of flailed around and missed everything. So
As you should.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
But didn't Truffles get like bitten or something?
I don't have any damage on me.
Okay, well, never
I
mind.
would have marked with poison if he was poisoned by anything.
I think she got attacked, but they all missed.
Yeah, I think I was okay.
Okay, cool.
Forwards.
by the way,
Forward.
just
So
FYI,
is that
everything is still black again.
Oh, I can see stuff. You just have to
I
go
can see stuff
all the
too.
way to the bottom right corner because that's where we are.
Oh,
Outro,
okay.
if you
There we
if
go.
you if
I
you
was zooming
shift
too
left click, it'll center all the players' views. to
you were
where
just in a really dark location, but you should have night vision, right?
No, we're good. I was just zoomed in too far.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good job. You did
Yeah,
it.
because it starts you off in the top left,
Yeah.
which I realized when I got to roll 20, I was like, wait a minute, we were the bottom right. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
that you can
Cool.
like basically drag everybody to a location by ping as the GM.
So, with that, after the combat's over, Iku did not participate. She kind of walked around. She saw them. She knew what they were. She didn't think it was any trouble. And she's a guide. She's not a combatant. She's not like a hired bodyguard. So she responds like, "There haven't been people here in, I would guess, years. We may run into more creatures like that. Be on guard."
It is interesting. This looks more like a cave than a tower.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I didn't build it.
I wasn't saying it's terrible. I was just commenting that it is interesting.
This is my house now. Cool. So are we going? Are we doing a thing?
We're moving forwards.
Okay.
You all look down that hallway. Was there anything there?
There was
anything of
nothing. It was of no interest. Anything?
Then I'll see if there's anything this way. I pick up my staff and then I like do cool pole vault over here too.
Yeah, like how deep is this ditch?
10 feet.
Are we just gonna be able to like move through it?
I mean, Truffles may need to make an athletics check, but like otherwise, you guys should be able to pull yourselves up unless you have a strength less than 10.
Okay. So I'll follow behind Waxy then.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
find
I will
what-
say that Waxy likely does the pole vault thing because it's freaking rad and cinematic.
Of course it is.
By the way, I
Truffles-
do have a
Truffles
strength
does-
less than 10, so this is gonna be funny.
Okay. But you have a really high dex though.
I do indeed.
Acrobatics.
Tell me how you get up it dexterously.
You just wall run like from
Yeah, basically, like
there.
I run on the wall and then jump up to the ledge.
Cool. I'll allow it. What was I looking for? This is the wrong place, I think. There it is. Cool. All right. So, upon getting to the other side, You see like a rocky chimney-esque thing. And it seems to be the only way to climb up. There's no ladders, there's no further doors. I'm gonna... Wait, why is it doing that? It's only letting me grab... Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna move you all in here so you see what's going on in this.
Is that like
area.
here?
No, it's like do you see the like punctuated
Yes.
circle? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the chimney thing is.
Gotcha.
It's like a chute though, so it's open from the bottom. With that, it does seem to be that there are plenty of handholds and it will fit everybody. Not like side by side or anything, but you can climb up single file. And it doesn't seem like it would be very difficult. It is a really large climb though. You climb 60 feet on that ladder. It looks about that long, if not longer.
Hmm.
And Iku kind of sighs. She's like, the one time I've come here, I hated this. And she kind of takes the lead and she goes up.
I'll go immediately behind her.
Yeah, before she gets too far up, I'm like, is there no other way around this?
It's the only way up.
Well, up we go then. And I follow.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna follow them because where else are we gonna go?
Iku fails.
Oh no!
I'm trying to think how high she gets before she falls.
Time to find out.
I'm going to pull that.
I mean, that's kind of important because, as we all know, falling damage can be some of the most dangerous damage in role-playing games.
Especially in our-
Absolutely. Oh yeah. What did I do?
This is how Iku died, not through battle, not through our faults, but through failing a climbing check.
You know what? She fails, but she like takes on a like it looks like levitation, but it doesn't look as if she casted any spells, and she regains her footing and she tries again.
Okay.
Oh, that was cool.
She like looks back and she's like, "Don't mention this," and she succeeds that time for sure.
Don't mention that you levitate. I mean, Hina can levitate. What's the big deal?
I mean, she didn't actually say that. She kind of just gave the look, but yeah, she
Oh.
doesn't continue the banter.
Gotcha. It's because she fell.
So, we're doing strength checks or
Athletics, I think, from the sounds of it.
it's the same. I don't have any.
It is a strength athletics, yes.
Oh,
So how long
boy.
is the thing from the floor that we're on to the next floor up?
You have to climb it to find out.
I will ask Iku. Iku, how long is it from this floor to the next floor up?
Long. I never counted how far. Takes a little while. Once you get your handholds, you're fine.
Further than about 60 feet?
Yes.
Damn it.
Not much more, but yes.
Question for the party: does anyone have like a climbing kit or something?
I
Like
have my claws.
Oh,
But let's see.
I have pitons actually, and I
Yeah,
have
Yeah, so do I actually.
Dungeoneer's pack,
I
Yeah,
also have a
rope.
Dungeoneer's pack.
and we have rope.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because like what could ultimately happen is one person, aka one of the Tabaxi, because you guys have climbing speeds, can climb up the wall and have some rope down, and the rest of us can use the rope to help us climb up.
Yeah,
So-
if you guys have the gear, Eco will bring it up, and you will not have to make... It's a easy test. It's a DC 8 strength athletics check.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, the
You gotta
handholds
roll
are easy
pretty
to
quick.
find, and they're spaced very well.
All right,
It
cool.
was a normal navigation.
There you go. There's my 8 strength check.
Yeah, I have a 0 in athletics, so
Does anybody have the fall damage for 8 feet immediately available?
It's a
Or
D6
I'm sorry,
for
like
every-
20 feet.
It's a
I
D6.
feel
for
like as a
every-
cat, I should get a dex save.
It's a D6 for every 10 feet, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
DC for
Like-
a D6 for every 10 feet. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Shadow, make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna take 2d6 damage.
What? From 8 feet?
No, 20
20.
feet.
20 feet? How did he even get 20 feet with a 3?
Well, that's where you fail. Oh no. The failure's severity is more based on the damage than how bad you fail. Embarrassment doesn't damage you in Dungeons and Dragons.
He asked who wanted to die. He didn't say how.
It is, in fact, a good day to die.
I guess I should probably roll mine too. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're fine.
And that should have
You took
done-
7 damage. Shadow.
Oh,
and it should have-
Poor baby.
got the high and low ball.
Average.
DM over here pulling his punches. I think you should make it 46.
You know what? I think we're going to stay down here. Good luck.
Eventually,
Ow.
somebody throws down a rope for you.
Come on, Shadow.
I hate this place already.
Are you all waiting for? Oops, sorry, this is not the right space.
I'm sure it'll get better. Any place
the
called
top?
Firefinger has to be awesome.
Yina's gonna wait for somebody else because
Truffles will go up.
Yeah.
She's strong.
Well, there's a rope thrown down. You don't need to make a check anymore.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I'm gonna climb. I'm not gonna leave this the whims of RNG.
Mhm.
I might take 2d6
The
damage.
Chaos Plateau.
Yes.
No, that's why I asked earlier if it's like, can we do climbing thing? Because I figure later on that'll be relevant. So, we're
Might be.
climbing a tower.
Mhm.
That's a good point. What do
Okay,
we
so
find?
you arrive at the top.
Oh my goodness, dog.
Mm.
Sorry. My dog is deciding to lay directly under my feet in my desk.
Oof.
So it's like anytime I shift, I just kick her and she looks at me like I'm the asshole.
Oh.
I mean, how
Uh,
could you?
Yes,
Goodness,
but
how could you?
now she's
Dog!
off my lap.
Hi, dog.
Dog,
I love
dog
you 'cause you're a
intermission.
dog.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the dog intermission?
She's,
I changed
my
back to
mom's-
video screen.
There we go. Dog.
Hi. Hi, Pepper. Alright.
question: How
No,
well
like
lit is
Truffles.
this place?
It's not.
Okay,
Where you
cool.
are right now, it's not well lit.
Cool. I was
There
wondering.
is a
'cause I'm
source
I
of
see-
light, but you cannot see it.
It's like we could go.
What are you guys doing? What do you want to do?
Well, I can't
Um,
see anything, so
You said there's a source of light, but we can't see it.
I mean,
Like-
yeah.
Like, where is the
Oh,
light
shit.
coming from? Kind of thing.
I told you information that you know, but your characters don't know. So, oh no, shrug.
Oh, okay, okay. That's where I was confused about. Like,
I can see in the dark. I'll go scout.
I was going to, but all right.
Oh, you can do it too. It's fine.
Let us go together.
Okay.
You scout, I will defend this wall.
I can't see anything. I don't know where you're going. It's just like
We need to teach you the light spell,
that would be great.
or just light a torch.
That was what I was going to do. She's gonna summon her mage hand, and she's gonna light a torch and have the mage hand carry it for her. Because
Magic.
having an extra hand is always good,
That is a good idea.
right? Also, it's just like it's not like she hasn't done that before. This is time-honored tradition of having an extra hand to do things for you.
My dog is being such a brat.
Magic great.
Magic is amazing.
Magic. What can't it fix?
So you adventure forward and see what you currently are able to see on your map. Whoever adventures forward.
Can I get a torch lit, by the way?
What is Torchlight Rindus?
It's
2040?
40-20.
Yeah.
40-20 is that
Yeah,
the
'cause
order in which?
Because it does the dim illumination first.
Did that work?
Hey, there we go. Yep.
Hey. Oh, hold on. You're in
set
mid
it-
light, by the way.
Yeah,
So.
set it to all players see light because it's a light source. There you go.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Because that means the enemies can see it too.
Dun,
Instead of it
dun.
just being dark vision. Yeah, you're being a brat.
Waxy, you walk forward and you see an intersection that goes both to your left and your right. On your right, you see an exit out to the daylight and stormy weather that is outside. There appears to be a ladder jutting up right through the doorway, and that's about all you can see there. The other side, you see a very small area that's kind of cut out, but in that area, you see something that looks like a corpse.
Well, hey,
Hmm.
you're sitting on my court. Calm down. Sorry, she's growling at me because she's on the headphone cords.
Oh, doggy.
Like, come on, really?
I look back. I'm like, it seems like there is a corpse ahead. Should I investigate it or?
I feel like there's a corpse back here.
I'm trying.
Is there?
Shadow, where are you?
Like all the way there. I just like staggered up the hole, and I'm currently sitting there like feeling sorry for myself because I just lost half my health.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Rip.
I think it would be safe to find out what it is. I mean, it could tell us more about this place, which is better than with what we have so far.
I don't have like a corpse token, but I will like put a little dot over here.
8 kids want to see a dead body.
Here's your corpse. Oop.
Come look at it.
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Dead. It's not a Cyclops, but it only gets one X in the face. Cool. So you have gone in there and you are observing the you are observing the corpse, and Truffles follows behind you. Is that how this is?
Yes.
Truffles pokes it with a stick.
Yeah, sounds right.
So as Truffles walks in, actually, you hear a little bit of like skittering kind of noises and fluttering and so on above you.
Look up.
You look up and wait a minute. Can you guys move your tokens real quick?
Wait a minute.
Where?
Out of that small chamber. I was talking about Waxy and Truffle.
Oh, okay. Well,
I just wanna do something quick, and I
I know.
otherwise.
Oh, no.
Shadow, get your own space.
Meanwhile, Echo is like, I'm just going to be over here.
Yeah, safe.
Chilling.
Damn it! Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? It's okay, guys. I got this.
Let the adventurers do all the work.
I keep grabbing
They have
things
heroes. They
that I
will be
don't want to grab. There we go. There's... Pachow! Do you guys see these things?
Ah! What are those?
What
How many are those?
Look like six.
9?
Oh,
is
jeez. Oh, okay.
Oh, Scoob.
Yoink, Scoob.
Oh, scoots!
You can click our tokens and tell us to like position us to the bottom or the back, and that way the sturges will overlap ours. I'm just
I'm
right.
assuming
I don't know
we-
why, but my mouse isn't clicking on things right now. I think I need to reset my roll 20.
I feel like that'd be a pretty safe assumption is to roll initiative.
No, it's my own fault. So push you guys to the back.
Yeah, tell it put us in the back. That you go. That way, when you need to select them, you can.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna move EQ all up over here. And I don't think they surprise you, so I guess we'll roll initiative.
Alrighty. I mean, we would roll initiative anyway, because surprise is a condition in 5th edition.
Yep.
There's no surprise rounds.
It's just a
I mean-
thing that lets them
Oh
go
no, I
first.
forgot to
you
take
just
my token.
you just do a
Pick your
round
token.
of only the not surprised people.
3.
Surprise or
10.
surprise not, there is no try.
My correct initiative is 17.
At least somebody rolled higher than 10.
3.
I've been rolling like crap since like the beginning of last game, so I feel like I'm gonna like crit one of these things.
Maybe.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
It'll happen. I believe in you. I believe in you, Shadow of a Star.
You
Edgiest
got
name.
this.
Um,
He is the resident edgelord of the group, so.
Right.
these things are ugly as hell.
Yeah,
I
they
have one
are.
selected.
So they're friendly, right?
Define friendly.
Wow, you all rolled like trash, or they're the old things?
No,
Mine,
we all rolled like trash.
no,
did
mine
roll
should
like
be a
trash.
17, but I didn't select my token, so I rolled again just so it would select my token.
It's fine. Well, let me edit your number though. There we go. Okay, so
Not my fault.
order is.
Restored.
Wow, I can't believe that is the order of things. But anyway, Waxy, you see these things, and how do you respond? Do you like, oh shit, and just like poke upwards with your staff, or? You wanna
Yeah,
see what they look
probably.
like?
That sounds about right.
If you can look at the stream, look at these ugly ass things. They're gross.
Ugh.
Gross.
Oh, yum.
Okay.
Like some kind of corpse bird.
Actually, you know what? Just give me a knowledge nature check, because you live on Chult. You may know what these are, just based off of like basic information. Okay, you,
Oh, yeah, I
you
know
know
what
that
these
these
are.
are called sturges, and they're gross like bat mosquitoes.
Storages.
Yeah, and they only responded because both of you arrived. Like they weren't worried when you first walked in because of the insect repellent. But once a second person came in, it was more they were responding to invaders than they were responding to food.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm just gonna reflexively poke upward with my staff. 18?
An 18 will absolutely hit. You kill the fuck out of the thing. It's dead.
Fantastic. Can I? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, just all out. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key point to, basically like, so I take the staff and I shoot up, and then I take the staff and I plant it down, and then like I do a roundhouse kick, like using the staff to suspend myself, so that like I'm like doing a handstand at the top of my bow staff in order to kick some on the sturges on the ceiling.
So you want to like do like a handstand on top of your quarter staff and do like a split kick to the two sides of you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Fucking do it. Spend that key point. I love it. You hit with both.
Sweet.
You kill both. They're both dead.
Bam. Look out, there's more of them. I say after I kill 3 of them without breaking a sweat.
That was an awesome like description of what you were doing. I love that.
Good job,
handstand
sister.
on
I
a
will
quarter
cheer you
staff.
from back here. I am quite tired.
Okay, is that the end of your turn? Hello?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Truffles, it's your turn.
Truffles will cast Shillelagh on her club, and then she'll move in and bash this one here. Kaplow. Or I won't, because I roll an 8. Thanks, dice.
Yeah, unfortunately an 8 does not hit, but your club is way cooler than it was before.
It's way cooler now. Only it can hit.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Iku's gonna like move over top of you. Oh shit, she can't do
Giggity.
Giggity.
that.
I'm fine with this.
Meh.
Iku's actually gonna go this way to make sure there's nothing else happening to worry about. Just kind of defending the flank, I guess. Shadow, it's your turn.
Sick.
Is your tail between your legs by any chance?
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
Yes. I don't like it. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. And we're gonna go all short bow on these bitches. Pow. And I probably miss.
Yeah, shoot miss.
Sweet.
Can or do you do anything else by any chance?
I say, look, there's one right there. I was pointing it out for you.
Look out! It's coming straight for us.
Oh no. 1 second. Cool. And it's the Sturge's turn. They're gonna go slurp slurp. I'm just gonna move these over here. Just to get them.
Yeah, the dead ones can go.
This one's gonna come over here, and it's gonna go slurp on Waxy. It's a weird statement to make. I'm sorry.
Slurp on wax.
It's gonna try.
Does it
That
with a
looks like
9?
a miss.
This one is going to, well, I guess you can't really see what I mean by this one, but this one is going to do the same thing. Does that hit? 14?
Yeah.
So this Sturge attaches to its target, and while it's it doesn't attack. Yeah, while it's attached, it doesn't attack. Instead, at the start of each of the Sturge's turns, the target loses 5. Okay. It loses 1d4 plus 3 hit points due to blood loss. So you get attached, but you don't take damage until the start of your next turn. You'll take 5 damage at the start of your next turn. This one goes swoosh and does the
You
same
mean at the
thing.
start of the Sturgis next turn?
Oh, at the start of the Sturge's next turn? Yeah, you're right. Okay. And the second one, a 15 hits, I guess, right?
I mean, if a 14 does.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll this 1d4. Nah, I'll leave it. Alright, now, Truffles, you're gonna get Sturged.
Hooray!
Urged.
Does that hit? Yes,
20,
that-
yeah.
I can't see because I, have the Sturge character sheet in front of the
Yeah,
text
20
block.
will hit.
I can actually...
7 piercing. Oh, man, that sucks.
This one, flutters past? Or... It doesn't move out of your... It can't move through you, can it?
Yeah, it's small enough. It can move through me.
Okay. It sees
Yes.
Gina and wants to drain some blood. Does an 18 hit you, Gina?
I'm
Damn,
gonna
these
use
things are
mine.
rolling like crazy.
Yes,
I'm
18
gonna-
does in fact hit Yina.
I'm going to use my reaction for Halo of Spores.
Cool.
So I'm going to hit it. I'm going to fill it with poisons.
You're gonna 1d4 it.
I'm going to 1d4 it. Blat. Oh, come on.
Here comes the party weight, man.
I know. Who
Yeah.
wants to die? Everyone volunteered.
Is a
Kill by
13
mosquitoes.
is a 13 year below your constitution or your DC?
Sorry, I'm brain farting.
What's your
It is a 13, so it passed.
Oh.
Oh.
That's even worse. It's like went from 1 to 0. Yeah.
All right, and there's one last Sturge, and it can only really swoop on Truffles, so it's going to do so. And 18. Holy
Alright.
crap! These things are brutal. Ina, it is now your turn.
All right.
You got
You know what the-
poked, but you have a weird, gross bat mosquito attached to you.
God,
I hate
terrifying. Terrifying. Okay, it's within 20 feet of a point you choose. Okay, cool. She's going to cast Sleep.
Sleep. How
Hell
many? How can you link that?
It's the total amount of hit points starting from the lowest.
Is there
Yeah.
any save or no?
Nope.
Yeah,
They all
no.
fall asleep.
Certain amount of hit dice.
Well, the problem
No
the
save.
problem with that is it's everybody in the area.
Yeah, it's everyone in the area, so that's the
But
issue.
but it's starting with the lowest health.
Yeah.
So.
So it's
I
gonna.
was tired anyway. It's fine.
We're gonna do it. Center it on Waxy. So right
Okay.
there. And it
So
goes
to
around.
put all of the like living Sturges to sleep, it only cost 11 hit points. So the
Okay.
18.
I have 10, so I would probably be next.
Yeah, you would probably be next. So,
Oops.
But then that doesn't leave enough
Oh.
for it to put me asleep. So
okay,
Yeah.
so Truffles and all the Sturges fall asleep.
Yep.
I'm going to use my claws and rip the ones that are on me off of me, killing them, and then coup de grace the rest.
They literally have 2 hit points, so you can easily kill them. The sleep was a
Excellent.
good call.
Yeah. And then
And you guys don't take that damage for losing all your blood.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, Yuna's gonna take the one that's attached to her and smack it into a wall, and then wake up Truffles because Truffles is asleep.
Accurate roleplay because I am also sleepy.
Yeah. Thank you, Yina. I think you.
Of course.
That was a good distraction.
Apologies on that one. I, of course, did not mean to put you asleep, but desperate. Well, not desperate times, but it's what's required.
It's okay. They didn't drink our blood, so that's good.
Yes, that's very good.
And that's thanks to you.
There's still a corpse over here. It's a lady
Yeah,
corpse.
I want to look at it now.
It is either a human or a half-elf lady corpse.
About how old, how long dead?
It is fairly decomposed.
Hmm.
It's not like a skeleton, but it is pretty decomposed, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's the opening to the open air not too far away, so it's not like it's. But okay, gotcha.
I am definitely going to go over and check the dead body to make sure that it's okay, and also search for stuff because
Yeah,
that's-
I want to.
You search for stuff, you say.
I want
do.
to check to see if it was killed by the Sturges or if it attracted the Sturges.
That's exactly what I'm doing too, but not really. Don't tell her that.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually doing though. So
You see here the sturge bites and the thing. Oh, coins! Excellent.
It was killed by the Sturges. When you look around, you can definitely see that there's a glint of gold through some of the tattered clothing. And there's like a purse.
I will so yoink it.
You're gonna yoink it. Do you look at what's in it and do you say
I
anything?
will actually investigate first so that it doesn't yoink me.
The corpse is a mimic corpse. No, I'm kidding. It's not a mimic.
Well, I didn't find anything anyway, so even if it is a mimic, it's gonna eat me. So,
can I
but yes, I will actually pick up the purse.
Can you what?
can I see this happening?
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, Shadow?
No.
Okay. Yes, you can.
Okay.
So do you
I
look
just
in the
I
purse?
just look at you, roll my eyes and sigh, and my tail twitches a little bit, but I don't say anything about it.
Truffle, you see
But
this as well, and
you
Nina,
realize-
if you'd like to see this, you can see it as well.
Sure.
I mean, he's not using it.
What you got there?
I found a pouch of gold.
Oh.
He honestly, he's not using it. It's not the best practice in the world, but hey, we're out in the middle of jungles of Chult. Where else is it to go?
Seems like it's fine. I'm sure that
Iku kind of says it's like, you're right, that gold or whatever you found isn't going to be used by them, and it could help fund our operation to figure out what's going on in this jungle. Do you by any chance look to see what it is, or no?
Oh yeah, I definitely crack it open.
So you find in this purse 15 gold
Million
pieces. You're writing this down. I'm not. Write it down in the Discord,
I already
please.
am.
In the Discord, please.
Oh, in the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Put it in like either the adventuring gear or your own possession since you're hanging on to it. But 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
A gold and carnaline ring worth 60 gold pieces. And 2 onyx figurines representing Chewingas worth 50 gold pieces each.
So 175 gold pieces overall, from the sounds of it.
Yes.
Cool. Nice. That's
Cool.
it's a hefty sum.
Mm-hmm.
It's called. We could give it all to Iku, just like here.
Here you go.
Probably
You
should.
already said it was
start
free. Can't take it
selling
back
out.
now. We
Say
got a
it again?
contract.
So if you guys proceed out towards where Iku is, she's kind of like looking at this ladder, like looking down, and like kind of steps back a little bit. And then she like looks over here and she's like, and she starts like shimmying.
Yep, I'll follow.
Why are you in the wall? Get out of the wall.
I don't know.
Get out of the wall.
There we go. I was trying to come down here and I ran up in the wall.
Weird.
Let's get
It's like
some
a
lighting
video
on
game,
this.
but on a table.
No clip.
Actually,
Alright.
got those cheat codes.
Does anybody look down at the ladder?
Yeah, totally.
It goes down like 6 feet and then breaks off. You're currently, if you're afraid of heights, don't look down. You are currently 160 feet above the surface.
Hmm.
Fun.
Are we above the like canopy up here?
Not yet. You're
Okay.
you're like getting there though.
Cool.
But this
Nice.
is in a clearing. It's not like completely surrounded. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like super
I'm-
clear. There's underbrush and stuff, but
Yeah, mostly curiosity. As like Unit looks down, just like, oh, we're pretty far up.
Interesting.
Mm.
You said you've been in this tower before, Iku. Are we supposed to go up or down from here?
we have to go up. Remember, we're trying to figure out what happened to the fire. The fire's at the top.
Well, I don't know how this place is built. It could be circuitous. Where's up from here?
Right where I'm at. And she begins climbing the ladder.
I
Yep.
come around the corner and I'm like, oh, yeah, of course.
There it is.
So you guys, how are you feeling about continuing versus resting?
I wouldn't mind the rest, but
I could certainly rest.
I could also rest
I don't
now.
know if this is the best place for it.
As long as we take
Iku kind of like sits down on the edge with her back against the wall. She says, make it quick. And kind of just like looks out into the jungle overlooking.
This seems like a bad place to take a rest, but if all of you need it, it's fine by me. I can keep going. Look, how about you all take a rest and I'll go look what's above us on that ladder. However, how tall is the ladder?
The ladder.
Sorry, guys. That's my normal alarm telling me to wake up.
I mean, I'm just going to flat out tell you, though it doesn't tell me here. Currently, the ladder, so where you are on this ledge, you are 160 feet above the ground. The third level where you see the door is at 120 or 240 feet above ground. So it's an 80-foot climb.
Wow, that's quite a bit. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know how long do you think you'll be? I'm probably gonna go up and come back down. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
About an hour?
Yeah, how
Oh,
long
if
is a short rest? Maybe like a half
It's
an hour. I
it's
think?
No, it's
an
an
hour.
hour.
Oh, well then an hour.
Yeah. So
Iku
yeah.
dangles her feet over the edge and puts her back against the wall and closes her eyes. She says, You have until the sun is there, and she like nods with her head wherever the sun direction would be.
If we have that much time, I'm gonna go up for a bit, and I'll be back. She's like, she just shimmies past Iku and goes up the ladder.
You're going up.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
I'll be fine. I appreciate it though.
And she's back to sitting, like, okay.
How high up are you going? Because you can definitely get to the top.
Yeah, I'm going to the top. We have an hour. I'm going to the top.
I'm like doing a bunch of stretches and breathing and stuff.
So I don't know where you are, but go to the bottom.
I see.
left-hand corner.
I was following you.
Oh, okay. Cool. So that's
Cool.
where you are and what you see. I think. Oh no.
I see a thing right here.
Yeah, you see a thing there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's okay because they aren't like hidden.
Okay. I'm gonna come up the ladder. If I see that as I'm coming up the ladder, I'm gonna like duck my head down and look again. Be sneaky about it because like that seems a little concerning.
I mean,
I don't know what it is, but it.
yeah,
the
I'm
last-
like if you do like a knowledge nature at disadvantage since you're not familiar with the native like animals, flora and fauna, if you will, of Cholt, go for it.
Time for some intelligence, nature intelligence checks.
At disadvantage.
That's a 4.
You don't know shit. The thing's scary. It's a dinosaur and it's ugly.
Yeah, no, it's good.
You can see light coming out of that room though, if you can deduce anything from that.
Oh, that means something's living here. That's good to know. They value light, or there's magic things. All of these things are useful to know. She's gonna head back down because everything that we found in this tower so far has attacked us. So stands to reason that she will be attacked again if she, you know.
I need to take my
That's right.
headset off for probably about 45 seconds if you guys wanted to role play out what you're going to say as that happens.
Yeah,
Go
tell us
ahead.
about what you found. Oh,
Yeah.
what did you find, Hina?
Well, it's a ways up. It's not too bad. Ladder's fine, but at the top there is a this horrible dinosaur, ugly dinosaur-looking thing.
How the hell did the dinosaur get up there?
I don't know. It has like a long beak. It's a thing. I don't know. I don't know anything about dinosaurs, so this doesn't help.
I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out the freaking Xander's guide.
Not Xanathar's. Volos.
Volo's guide.
There we
That's
go.
it. Yeah, I knew the word.
I
Promise.
was trying to remember. It was like Xanathar's. I'm like, it's not
No.
Xanathar's.
Okay, Volo's guide. And start flipping through it and see if I can find like a picture of whatever it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, but there was also light up there, so I think something's living up there. Maybe it's that dinosaur thing. I don't know. Are there like sapient dinosaurs, humanoid dinosaurs, whatever? She's like, she's doing like a lot of hand motions, just being like, I don't know, man.
It sounds
nothing.
weird.
That's I'm
Weird dinosaurs.
trying to see from your description. Do I know?
Does Volo just have a thing that says ugly dinosaur that lives in towers?
Is there
No,
a
but I
chapter for that?
believe that Shadow, Waxy, and Iku's combined understanding of the area in which we are, they can deduce that what you described kind of sounds like a terrafolk, which are sentient, capable of speaking common,
Oh.
mean-ass dinosaurs.
Oh,
They are not friendly. They can communicate and they're social creatures, but they aren't like, I don't know. They don't conform to societal normality.
We can try talking to it, but them? You say there's more than one?
perhaps. I mean, there's at least one. I would imagine there are more, considering there are lights up there, but who knows? Maybe it's by itself.
Don't worry, I will talk to it. I'm always charming.
I swear to God, Shadow. I'm not going to specify which one, but one
If
of
you can
them.
knock your way out of this one.
Just
Well, I
'cause-
don't have to think of what I'll do because it's not going to happen.
Regardless, I mean, we have. She would look at if this were a thing where she would look at her watch. She'd look at her watch, but she doesn't just look at the sun. She's like, I mean, we still have a lot of time. I'm a little bit restless. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not gonna go out there. Thing I should say though is that if they're not friendly, okay, like you say, we should endeavor to get up the ladder as one. Everybody needs to be off the ladder at around the same time because we're not. We could get knocked off the ladder by Terrafolk or whatever. So that is a concern of mine. Just a tad, just a little small concern. Yes, she's gonna like sit down, just like eat, munch on something, munch on some like Velociraptor jerky or whatever we have.
Right?
Yeah, it's got all that
I think
meat.
you guys have flying monkey jerky currently.
Yikes.
Delicious.
Yes, in any event. Delicious, delicious jerky.
But are there going to be more of them, or do you think we got them all?
Well,
The flying monkeys?
yeah, the flying monkeys are.
I don't know.
Well, regardless, I'm gonna. We've got some time, and we've got more of this tower to climb. More of this finger to climb. That sounds weird. I'm not going to say that again. We got more of this to climb. So
It's not a finger.
it's not a finger. We should rest up. I know some of you took a fall or two, that kind of thing. So
Yeah, roll a hit die if you're regaining.
Already
hit points
did
for me.
it.
You already did it.
you did. I don't. Oh, you did earlier. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That was the D8 that was earlier that had no context.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
I saw the context.
I missed it. That's why I was like,
Rindis, are you gonna roll for Truffles regaining a hit point? Through
Yeah. Yeah, let me do that now. Thank you. Yay, this is
3.
my today. Freaking hell.
All right, so Iku regains 7 hit points.
Let's just roll the other one, too. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
oof.
Wow.
This was my life last night, too. I rolled 2 nat ones in a row during a one-on-one combat match.
Things are
Mm.
not going well this evening.
Do you need a hug? Does Truffles need a hug? Is it a both situation?
I just hate Roll20 like right now. It's consistently screwed me like this.
Oh. That's fine. I just generally have pretty bad rolls, so it's fine.
Well, at least you got 6 hit points back. That's better than not getting any hit points back, I guess.
That is quite a good point.
It's 1 point away from my max HP, but I just didn't want to burn both hit die for it.
Fair.
So, who goes first?
Well,
I'll do it.
Maybe I could talk
There we go.
them into being our friends. You said they're dinosaurs.
they're, are they? You said they were like Terra folk. They're like sentient.
Terra folk. You know, the folk that are Terra.
They are humanoid, if that's
But
what
is-
So a
Okay.
Terra folk is typically a 10-foot tall winged reptilian biped native to Cholt. They're recognized as malevolent isolationist. God, why are those two words so hard to say together? And they regard almost all creatures as their enemy. That is the cultural affect that Iku, Shadow, and Waxy were able to provide, since they are, aware.
They don't sound like nice people.
No.
Super
They
friendly.
don't.
They sound like they will attack us on sight.
So Waxy, if you're
Probably.
going up first, Iku says wait and grabs your shoulder,
And she blesses us with her strong arms. Oh, that's only for a turn, by the way.
Oh, it's only for a turn?
Yeah, its duration is 1 round.
Oh, you're
And
right.
it's a reaction thing. Like you do it.
Hold on. I think I clicked the wrong thing.
And you can't put it on other people.
You're right. This is what I meant to do.
I was right with bless. Bam.
That's better.
And she blesses you, Shadow, and Yina. And sorry, Truffles, you don't get blessed. Not
That's
because
fine.
she doesn't.
This is my
care to,
life.
but-
Oh.
Truffles is like our Eeyore.
Yep.
All right. So
pretty
what's
much.
the order you guys are going up the ladder?
Well, it's Waxy first.
I'll be behind Waxy, I suppose.
So it's Shadow. Then
Shadow.
one is I don't know where Iku is in this. Third, I would assume, in the middle. Our guide's important. Then it's either me or Truffles. But Truffles is left, so Truffles will be back. Right there.
Okay.
I can go last. It's fine.
So upon
All
getting
right,
to the
cool.
top, Waxy, what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Sister, I could sneak up on him.
I mean, you're too late for not being the first person
Yeah.
on the ladder.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was going to talk to her as we're going to the top.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to sneak past me on the ladder? That's awkward. But
Weird flex, but okay.
Right?
if you need to.
Oh, I guess I'll put you here.
Can you put the? You said there was a light coming from inside. Can you turn that on?
Yeah, I have to make
So-
a tokeny thing though.
I rolled a 9 for my acrobatics to get around her. Do I die?
No.
Okay. Good plan.
You like fall off and you're dangling with one hand and you're able to like crawl
Oh,
back.
Shit.
Yeah, and you know, like pushes you, just like, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go up the ladder.
I am making it more dramatic, obviously.
None of your fancy tricks right now. I'm the one with the fancy tricks, remember?
I'll like. Well, no, it's fine. I'll just climb up and be at the top very quietly and let you pass by me.
Yeah. Also, she's shout whispering this. She's stage whispering that, not just like straight up shouting, because that would be a dumb thing to do. Yeah, we will
I love
attempt to
doing
do
dumb
this
things. What?
stealthily. Look, that's role playing games. You do dumb things. It happens.
I mean, I do dumb things without role-playing games, so...
Mm.
Do you see the light now?
Nope.
Which light?
Hang
Oh,
on.
the light from inside? No,
No, I do not.
Yeah.
I see our light, but
I mean, I made it.
Oh, I do now.
Okay, cool. It just didn't refresh. I was too jumpy on that. Okay. Cool. So you have the light now. If not, it will come up. Upon getting to the top, what do you guys do? Waxy, what you see is what you see, I guess.
I rolled my stealths.
I'm gonna
rolled your
come like
stealth.
over here. Try to make room for everybody to get up before they see us, basically.
You are super stealthy, my dude.
I am super stealthy, so I'm gonna sneak up on that bad boy.
I'm gonna stay back and wait to hear what happens.
So when I sneak up on him, can I like tie a rope around his leg?
Once you get to where you are right now, you see there's 4 of them, and they're huge. Like, literally huge. Or
So-
large, sorry.
Can I tie a rope around their legs?
What? Oh boy.
What are you trying to do, is my question.
I want to tie them all together so when these idiots come charging after us, they all fall over.
How are you going to tie them all together? You can't walk through their space.
I mean, I'm stealthing, so
Yes, but you can't walk through
Which-
the space
so-
that they occupy. That's not how
right. So
stealth
what I'm
works.
saying is, so is he occupying the entire doorway?
The doorway is smaller than him.
Jesus,
He would have to
okay.
squeeze to get through it.
Big boys.
Go for the 5-hole. You know what? I guess what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to make like a drop wire instead. So I'm gonna set up like a drop wire like right outside the doorway, so that when they come after us, they trip over and we should be able to get the jump on them.
So when you see these guys, you can tell that they're well aged. They're currently like stoking the fire. The room is filled with smoke and soot. And some of the other ones are like carving bones into like totems. They're not really paying very much attention. But if you want to set up a drop wire, go ahead.
Okay. So do I need to roll a certain thing to do that?
I don't know. What do you have to make this drop wire? And what, like, for us simple people, what is a drop wire? Something
Like a
that just
tripwire.
drops, like a tripwire?
Yeah, I was just gonna use 2 pitons in the rope.
Okay. I mean, I guess yeah. Go for it.
While he's doing that, because I imagine that takes a bit of time.
Yeah. Howard. Honestly, as soon as you start hammering a piton into the wall, they're going to see you. Yeah, you can't be
that's gonna make
stealthed and
sense.
hammering.
Can't really do it quietly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything I can tie it to?
No.
We're in a tower. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah, but there could be like a sconce.
it's
Something
true,
like that.
but like that's kind of high if you want a tripwire.
Yeah. So, I mean, I really appreciate the play, but I don't see how you'd be able to do it without drawing attention to yourself, unfortunately.
All right, well then I'm just gonna stab this thing in the butt.
Do it.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. You're going to combat, everybody.
I am done being Mr. Smarty Pants, as that's not working. So we're gonna go straight to stabbing him in the butt.
Nah, he got an 18, not an 8.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, if you didn't have advantage, it'd be very bad. Just like,
Going right to stabbing it in the butt. Or are
For
you?
9 damage. So you don't stab it in the butt, you stab it in, like, the I don't know, the back, I
Cloaking, yeah.
guess? And it
I actually get
fucking...
sneak attack though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do get your sneak attack.
Okay.
Hold on, so that's 15?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You, like, stab this thing through the back of the neck, and it, like, falls forward after letting out a really guttural cry, like...
But in the butt.
what's the phrase? We've been made.
So like, as soon as that happens, I'm like, woo!
They all turn
know
up,
we're-
and y'all need to
They
roll your
know we're
initiative.
here.
Right. You travel through one of their threat range to leave, unless you use your cunning action.
No, I was right here.
Please use your cutting action.
I was right here.
To
right?
disengage.
Yeah, I
mean,
understand that, but
Please.
yes,
I'll
you
use-
travel
I'll use
through one of their
disengage
threat
regardless,
ranges.
So that's fine. That works.
There we go.
It probably had reach. Just please dodge
Yeah,
it.
probably has reach because they're large. So,
These
I
boys are
give the
scary.
woo.
hey, that's a better roll.
Yeah, you did it.
Huh. Okay, it's not a 1. All right, we're good.
All right, now we're cooking with gas.
Yay, and EQ needs to roll still. And so do the Terra folk. Oh, I didn't select their token. Oops.
Uh-oh.
When I'm running out, I say I downed 1, 3 left.
Bleep. Ooh, man. Alright, how you guys doing this? It is Shadow's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna start lighting them up with my bow as they come down this hallway.
So you're holding an action?
Yes. As soon as I can see one of them step out of the room, I'm going to fire.
Okay. EQ's turn. She's just kind of like floating in space over here, just like, ah. No, she never made it up the ladder entirely, or maybe she did. A goof there. Oh well.
Maybe she's just choosing to stay out of this.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what's happening. I just want to know where she is for. Oh no, there's a limited space, and playing into that makes a lot of sense, I guess. Okay, whatever.
Yina, I feel like Iku floats more than you do.
It is
I
Truffle's
just don't do
turn.
it that much. Just calm down.
We all float down here.
You'll float too.
Truffle's turn.
5, 10, 50. YOLO. Where am I? I got 25. I gotta remember that. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna stand here. And I'm gonna activate my Spore Wild Shape, my symbiotic entity.
Cool,
Dun, dun,
cool.
dun.
I gain my temp HPs.
Cool, so you get 4 temporary HP. When you deal your Halo Spores, you roll the damage die a second time, and your melee attacks deal an extra 1d6 poison damage.
Yeah, and I gain 8 temporary HP.
Ooh, I thought it was...
You have more
What?
HP.
4 per level.
Oh, cool, gotcha. Okay. Cool, and is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that was an action to do. Because it replaces Wild Shape.
Gotcha. Can you not shillelagh or cast spells while you're in symbiotic form?
I suppose I can. I will shillelagh up as well. And now I'm good.
Does your what do you use? Like a club, or
Yeah, it's just a club.
does it turn into like a mushroom club?
Yeah, it turns into a it has to get censored because, you know, it's a little bit mushroom and it looks mildly suggestive.
So basically, Truffles goes around and mushroom stamps things. Is that what you're saying?
Basically. And when you cast Shillelagh on it, you know, it becomes much more magically enhanced, so it
It's true.
grows. And that's probably what the like FCC gets really like cracked down on, because they're like, why does it have to grow just along the shaft? And it's,
Okay.
it's a mushroom.
All right, guys, we're getting a little wild.
It's got crazy real quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't
But
know this was a
okay, it
Saints
is
Row game,
a
like-
censored cane now. Anyway, it is Yina's turn.
All right, Yuna's gonna step past because she can't really see anything right now.
Mhm.
She's gonna step past Truffles, and she's gonna launch some. Let's see, what would you launch at these things? She's going to Ray of Frost. This one.
I like how excitedly you said that. Awesome.
Ray of
Do it.
Frost.
Do it.
That's a 9.
That's not a hit.
Oh
God
no!
damn. Yeah, so she like throws ice at it, and then
It just
she's like,
melts while it travels through the fire.
Oof. Wow, might be a metaphor for real life. And then she's gonna go back behind Truffles.
She's like, "Okay, bye. I didn't
Hey,
mean it.
hey.
Sorry."
Hey, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
I was
Alright.
just kidding, guys.
Waxy, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in here. And because I'm a monk and I want to be as badass as possible, I'm gonna come this way and like I'm gonna wall run over Yina and Truffles, and then like bounce off of this wall in order to kick this top one in the face.
Okay, do it. They yell at you in dragon common. You do 7 damage.
Punch it in the face with my foot for 7 damage.
By the way, I'd like to
It
point
hurts.
out
You
that when
hear
you're being all
cracking of
ninja-like,
beak.
you do way better.
That's how it works. You know what? If it's still up, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key point to follow that up with like just 2 claw attacks as I just like rake my claws
Yes.
down its
Get
face.
'em.
Gross, but yes, do it. That hits. They both hit. It's dead.
Okay.
It's dead. You
Very, very
it
dead.
dies on the first hit, but you punch it again. You double
Well,
tap it.
like I have both of my claws in it, and I'm just like raking all the way down.
Yeah, you double tapped it. It is kaput. And these the ones in the back who were making little figurines or totems, I guess is a better word. Drop their totems, and lunge forward. This first one occupying this space where its dead companion once was, and this one kind of not. It squeezes, I guess. I guess it'll have disadvantage. I forget how cramped works. It is a mechanic, but I forget how it happens. This one is holding a javelin. This one is holding nothing. And this one is going to do a bite. Did it roll? It didn't roll. Does an 8 hit?
No.
All right, and then it's going to slash with its claw. Does a 22 hit?
Yes. Quite so.
I mean, do I have to tell you the truth?
How does 10 damage feel?
Ouch.
Okay.
That's how it feels.
So you take 10 damage, and it's going to do another claw attack on you. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Okay.
Was that 10 damage from the crit that it technically did?
No, it didn't do a... Oh, hold on, you're right. I think.
Oh, yeah.
You only take 5.
Yeah, you're right. You only take 5, not 10. Sorry,
Okay, that's better.
I'm very mistaken there. And this other one pokes you with a javelin. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Does
I'm
a
like-
20 hit?
Ugh, yes.
For 9 damage.
Okay. Oh, that's really, really, really bad.
Are you down, or...?
No.
Okay.
But, like, I was, like, crouching, like, in a superhero pose and, like, growling
And then you just get poked
and
in the...
missing. And then, like, it just, like, stabs me, like, right, like, in the shoulder or something, because I'm down to 3 hit points and I am hurting. So...
So, do you, like, make any noise or, like, say anything, or...
Yeah. I mean, I think I probably let out, like a pained, like, hiss cry, like...
Okay, because in response to that, can I take my turn now?
You
Shadow
held
would freak
when
out.
you hold your action for a specific reason, the specific thing has to occur for you to take your action out of turn.
I see. Okay.
So, after that occurs, you hear a little bit of rattling in the back corner, like this way. And that's all I wanted to say on that point. But it is now your actual next turn.
Perfect timing then. So hearing this, I am going to literally like acrobatically like roll around both Yina and Truffles, and like
Do you do like
dive
the
in front
cat
of-
weave thing? Like,
Yes, like literally, I figure eight them in the hallway.
Nice.
And I will actually step in front of Waxy.
You got it. I don't know why I'm moving you guys as tokens. You guys know how to do that. But
Probably.
okay, what do you do?
So because Waxy is also in melee range, do I get the advantage?
You have sneak attack, but not advantage.
Yes, that one.
This one has the javelin. This one has nothing.
So then I'm going to target the one with the javelin.
Okay. A 15 hits.
It's
Look at all that green on this side here. So you do 10 damage to it?
Yeah.
It's still standing.
unless you want to give me the advantage, because I'll take the advantage, and then I'll. In that case, I killed it to death.
No, but I've never said it, but you all have inspiration for various reasons at this point. So if you ever want to use it, use inspiration. Going forward.
Well, then I will actually use inspiration then, because
You have to use it before you roll, not after.
Well, I didn't even know I had.
That's
it,
why I
so
said going forward. Sorry, it was it's a after the fact thing that was noticed. Iku's going to come in now. She's like, I've had enough standing around. And
Yeah, you get him, Iku.
she is gonna go bloop, bloop. Did it happen? You heal for 11 hit points.
Huzzah.
and then steps over here. And ends her turn.
Looks up at Iku with grateful eyes.
She like nods.
Seeing that
Truffle-
Iku healed Waxy, like Shadow like visibly relaxes a little bit. She was looking pretty worse for wear there.
Yeah. Truffles, it is your turn, my friend.
Truffles will go.
Uh-oh. We're being invaded.
Invasion.
Come on.
Hello, a child.
Hi,
Say hi to everybody.
Alex. I'm not a camera anymore.
My foot is stuck in the wire.
Your foot is stuck in the wire. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Look, there's you.
Oh.
There you are.
There he is.
You gonna wave to everybody?
Outro.
I,
Bye.
I,
All right. Give me a kiss.
Good night.
Say goodnight to everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Alex.
Love you, buddy.
All right, intermission for tiny person concluded.
We have both dog and child intermissions.
Yay. I moved to the other side of this one, so I'm getting that flank, and then she's just like, "Oh, hello. I'm gonna kill this thing. You just hang tight."
It responds, but it's like that kind of like I haven't drank water in 5 days response. Like,
Yeah, that's cool. Just hold on, and then she's gonna hit it with the Sport Up Shillelagh,
you're gonna hit what?
the one I'm flanking with.
Unfortunately, there's a wall there.
Oh, is that
it's
not really
it's
a thing?
squeezed
Okay.
in this corner.
Yeah. Okay, disregard that then, because that doesn't work.
Okay.
I thought-
Disregard the whole interaction, or
Yeah,
the-
because I thought there was an opening there. She wouldn't have gone around if there wasn't room.
Okay.
To,
Yeah, no, that's no worries.
So she can go under their feet. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna beat on this one.
You're gonna hit it. You're gonna do a
Yep,
bop.
I'm a boop it.
Okay.
So shillelaghs. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. So there's the shillelagh.
You cave its skull in, and it
Oh,
smushes
I
to the
had
ground
extra
with a
damage.
disgusting sound.
Okay. And I'm gonna boop it, and then I'll finish my movement over here.
Okay.
Actually, I started
Ugh.
with
Got a
5,
tickle in my throat.
10, 15. No, I can't go back and pretend like I saw that guy. So yeah,
Extra poison.
More poison for you.
more poison.
Cool. And it is Gina's turn.
It is. So Yina's gonna move back over here. And she's gonna poke around the corner, throw her hand out, and put some fire in this Terra folk's face.
How are you doing this?
Firebolt is how I'm doing it.
Magic.
Magic.
Can you draw a line of sight line with the thingy, the snap tool?
Boop, boop, right there. Right there. Oh,
What?
okay. Now it's over there.
No, I moved it because there's a wall in your way. You don't have a line
I mean,
of sight.
I can, if you would like me to,
It's gotta be corner to touch corner, so you could
I
technically
can move right there and technically have it.
You
Like,
could
Yeah.
have done these corners would have touched, so you would have been able to see it, especially since it's a big one.
I can
Yeah.
also go over here and hit it anyway. Like,
To do that, you would travel in and out of its threat range, though.
Yeah, that would provoke. for
oh
you.
right, okay. Then, where could I go? Here?
I think if you snap tool from here to nope. See, but it's corner to corner. Why doesn't it snap to corners? That's annoying.
You got to choose that option.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, you can hit it some way. If you do it from there, you can shoot a fire at it. Do the
Cool.
fire.
I will shoot fire at it. Fire.
Okay.
Fire bolts.
You hit it with the
That's a lot
fireball.
better. All right.
For
3
3
damage. Not a lot of damage. That's fine.
That's not
It's,
so.
it's still like hot. It actually, that's what it says. It's just hot.
It
Alright.
is.
And Waxy's turn. You feel a
Alright,
lot better than you did at the end of your last turn.
Yeah. How many of these friends are left in this room? It's just one.
There's
remaining?
just one. I just clicked enter, but your turn's still up. It's fine.
Cool. No, that's fine. If I kill him, then they don't get a turn. Yeah, I don't have my quarterstaff in my hand because of how I came over here. It's like chilling out over by the ladder, and I'll go back for it in a minute. But I'm just gonna go ahead and rake some claws against this bird's face.
Sounds feisty. You hit it with
Mhm.
a 14. And you do
6
6 damage to it. It is still alive, but it is not feeling great.
I'm going to save my last key point, and I don't want to take a short rest and then immediately spend all my key points. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and let it take another hit back at me. I'm feeling pretty great right now.
You're feeling pretty good. Okay. Well,
She's like, I'll take it.
it's like confused and like I don't think it's ever seen a truffles before, and it's not like it understands the ins and outs of the jungle where small things are quite dangerous, whether you may not assume it by their size or not. And I think it's going to do a
I
bite
did
on
just
Truffle.
brain its friend too.
You did just brain its friend, yes. So 10, does it hit?
You got some weird ass spores going on too. Can't you use your reaction?
I can. And I'm going to do so. I'm going to do my reaction for Halo of Spores, so it's going to need to make a...
Don't forget your symbiotic entity buff.
Yep. I got a damage macro for that beauty.
Nice.
So the DC is still 13.
DC is 13. It's a con?
Yes.
It does not make it.
Woo! All right. Spores. Oh, 6. Well.
So I think one of the spores lodge itself in its eye and then just like pops, and you see like the gross, weird mushroom pollen fall out as it crumples to the ground dead.
Yes.
I did.
Shadow's like, oh, I mean, thank you, but that is disgusting.
Circle of life.
Is
Everything killed by truffles is going to definitely end up within the next day be covered in mushrooms just being resubmitted to the earth.
Yep.
Cool. So you have finished the encounter. Also, I'm not quite positive, but
I'm gonna start looking around their living space for anything of interest.
Yep, that's where I was headed as well. I definitely want to get a good look at those totems.
We heard that sound coming from like a different area, so I'm gonna go look for that.
Yes, I'm totally gonna go look for that thing I didn't accidentally stumble across.
Since we started, you guys have earned 306 experience each.
Nice. So
I
we
like
have
experience.
892 total.
Oh, you're
Or at
so
least I do.
close.
Nice.
Also, are we taking a break tonight, or do you guys want to just keep rolling? I'm down with whatever you're feeling.
I'm
Up
good.
to you guys.
You could do whatever.
It's up to you, Reese. So everyone else is kind of down for
Yeah,
whatever.
if you need to pee,
If
it's
I
fine.
could-
I mean, I could use a step away, but it's really not huge.
Yeah, let's do
If
that.
I could get just a couple minutes to get a cup of coffee and take a pee, that would be
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah,
Let's-
that's
let's
fine
have
with
a
me.
small break.
I have a bladder the size of like a pea, so
Pee, I get it.
I can refill my
See?
water bottle, and that'll be nice.
Yeah, water's good. It's very
All
important.
right. Sounds like we're breaking then.
Yeah, we'll take a
Alright.
break here. I put the thing up. I need to clear this stupid text.
I
thing
will
that says
break
going.
you.
I must break you.
Yeah.
All right.
I just watched Creed 2 as well, so it's even better.
All right,
All right.
stream friends. I'm going to mute the audio. We'll be back in no more than 10 minutes at the absolute most. So stay tuned, and we'll see you shortly. I have returned. Oh. Well, I unmuted my microphone to the chat and live stream, but I haven't unmuted you guys, but it's only you. Would you like to be? I know it has. I actually unplugged it from my computer and plugged it into charge to see if maybe it's just dead. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't understand. I need to find the cord that I have to charge it. It says, like, it was a thing like, use this cord only to charge this camera, and it's a micro USB cords, but I don't know if there's anything special about it for my camera. I need to kind of look into that. But it's like 2 feet long. And I can't plug it into like a wall outlet. I have to plug it into like a USB hub that I have, and that's connected to my computer. So it instantly tries to turn my camera onto like USB mode for data transfer when I'm like live streaming through clean HDMI out.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a thing, but I'll figure it out.
Look, it's a thing, but we're here playing Dungeons and Dragons.
The most important thing in the world.
I have returned.
You guys are like 5 experience away from leveling up.
I thought it was 8.
Yeah, sure, 8. I said like 5.
We're close.
I like the snowball. It's a thing.
Look, we just have to find something else to kill, and we'll be level 3. That's how Dungeons and Dragons works.
It is, actually.
Hey, relative, glad to hear that you're doing well. I am doing well as well.
Well,
Thank you so much for coming by. I don't know if I've seen you around before. This is our 5th episode, but it's been a trip.
episode 5.
But yeah,
Just
I hope you're
waiting up.
enjoying what you're checking out. We will be back as soon as the other 2 return, which shouldn't be too far away.
I mean, Reese is here. We're just
I
waiting for
have
it.
returned.
Aha. So we just need a Rindus.
Mm-hmm. That's all we're waiting for.
Blah blah blah. I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday.
I only have 1 game tomorrow. Actually, I don't know if I have that game tomorrow. I should ask my mouse guard group.
I was actually going to ask Reese, what are you doing tomorrow? Do you guys have plans already or nah?
No, just waiting for you guys, really.
Well,
I'm back.
fair.
Hey, also
Rindus.
just not using his camera anymore.
It's dead. It's
Okay.
I think it's not charged, and I explained this a moment ago, but when I plug my camera into my USB hub to charge using the cable that came with it that says specifically to use this cable to charge my camera, it connects to my computer to immediately initiate USB like data transfer, which turns off the clean HDMI out.
Gotcha.
So I need to figure out how to work around that, or figure out a way to make my cable not 2 feet long so I can plug it into an outlet. But I guess we can kill this BRB screen and jump back to what we're
And
doing.
BRB.
Hey, look, it's us minus me. I'm just a black square.
Yes,
It's okay. That's how I feel half the time anyway.
We are no longer BRB. Now we are just B.
We are B.
Here, at least-
we be back.
We
least you
are
can say my name.
B.
Hello.
He's the mysterious.
But did I
B.
figure out how to get the pictures off it? Yes, I know how to get the pictures off of it. I don't know how to get the pictures off of it by tapping my phone against the side of it, though. Because apparently that's a thing I can do with it.
Oh, cool.
Fancy.
Alright, so let's pop back to the Roll20 screen where you guys killed a bunch of nasty bird people making things out of human bones and junk.
Oh.
Yeah, this whole place is just kind of full with smoke. It's uncomfortable. It's hot. It's just not great. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I believe Waxy and I were looking around.
Yeah, we were looking
around.
at the bodies and the bones and the everything down in this room with the fire.
Truffles and I were investigating the noise.
Okay.
That was
So
We
I
split
will
the
start
party,
with
that's what I'm saying.
Waxy and Shadow. You guys, if one of you could so kindly take these notes down in the Adventurer's Note channel.
I will do the thing momentarily.
Cool, because I don't have hands.
Go for it.
There are 2 javelins.
Mhm.
4 semi-precious stone necklaces worth 20 gold each. And 4 uncompleted bone idols worth nothing, and 6 that are completed that are worth 5 gold apiece.
Think we can leave these uncompleted idols. I don't plan on learning bone carving anytime soon.
Agreed. Let's go catch up with the other 2 before they get in trouble.
Good idea. So that probably
So
took us
you
a while.
guys come back around, and so while you guys were doing that, Truffles was first, right? Truffles,
Mhm.
I
you
think we
see
were
this
coming up together.
friend, this bird guy over here. He's in a cage. What do you say?
Hello.
It responds with, "Hello."
Those were words. Yep. Um,
Water.
oh. Right. Okay. Hold on. Nina, do you have water?
yes, and she like goes and like grabs like a water skin.
Okay.
Cool. And you give the water over. It drinks heavily for a minute, and unless you stop it, it will kill the water skin.
Go ahead. Sure.
It just downs the whole thing. It takes its time. It doesn't like rush through it, but it does savor and like not speak during the process. Which gives Waxy and Shadow and Iku a chance to get all up in here.
Do
Up in here.
would our characters know what Aarakocra are?
Some of them would.
Okay.
Are
Aarakocra were introduced in Tomb of Annihilation, correct? In 5.8?
I think it was
Elemental evil.
It was okay. So you may, I don't know. Tell me how you know about Aarakocra. You may know about them basically, but
I think
here.
Yuna's probably just heard of like bird people. Yeah, I don't think it's like Aarakocra. I as the player know what Aarakocra are, but like Yuna doesn't like. It's like, oh, bird people.
You're
Like,
a people bird. You're just a big
Yeah.
old bird man.
You're a bird man, yeah. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law over there. Like, yeah.
Oh, the Birdmans.
Mm-hmm. The Birdmans.
Is this the same race of creature that the bird folk monastery that I heard about? Like,
Potentially. I forget what this is a good taking notes is a good thing, I guess. Give me 1 second. I will pull that up. Also, I did see that somebody was talking about my audio cutting in and out. Has it been better
Yes.
by any way or no?
Nope.
not as bad as it was earlier, but it's cutting in and out again.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
it's returned. Returned to new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, relative D-Pod, we are aware.
So to answer your question, Kelsa, the person who provided you the rumor wasn't specific. You could think like, they probably meant Aarakocra, but I can't say if it's this person or not. So unless you're
Well, right. Well, the Aarakocra were the ones who had captured somebody, but I was just curious if when they were talking about a bird monastery. If,
Yeah, I was reading the rumors that were given to you directly, and it doesn't specify anything other than bird folk, and just that they inhabit a monastery that hangs on the side of a plateau many miles up the Oolong River, past the Laughing Gorge, the bird folk are holding the last royal heir of Chold as their prisoner. That's all you got in
Okay.
the rumor.
Right. Okay, well, I'm not gonna really put that together, but if Aarakocra are native to Chold, then I probably would know what they were. And if they weren't, I probably would not know what they were.
Cool. Okay. Gotcha. So with that, the Aarakocra finishes the water and like nods deeply and puts like one knee, which I don't know whether Aarakocras actually have knees or not, on the ground and says, "Thank you, my fine lady. That was very gracious."
Of course. I do need the water skin back though.
Of course. And he passes it through.
Yeah, she takes it back. She's like, what's the lock look like? Does this thing have a lock? Like, what's it? Because it's set in its cage.
I think it's more bound than locked.
Okay, so it can like break the binds. I don't know.
Just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't take too much effort to
Truffles
get them
whacks
out
it
of
with the still enhanced shillelagh.
Nice. Are you still a weird mushroom thing, or are you
It lasts as long as wild shape does. So.
Okay. You can't just like cut it out or whatever, or.
Oh, I can.
But you wouldn't have thought to. Gotcha.
Yeah, she probably didn't think about it. She's been like a horrible mushroom monstrosity this whole time.
And we're
So
just
when you
prepping that, so
when you break
Most adorable mushroom monstrosity.
when you break the binding to the cage, it takes like a defensive stance. It's like, stand back, lady. There's a monster in your midst.
No. This is
like
my
putting
friend.
its hands up like.
Monster, where?
No. This is Truffles. She is my friend. She is our friend. Don't worry about her. She just has some magic, you know.
Oh, am I still doing the thing? And then she turns.
She
it
is the
off.
most adorable mushroom monster you will ever meet.
And she just does like the Mario thing where like you get hit and it just do, and she just shrinks back down.
yes.
I assume you are here because you got captured by those Terrafolk?
Captured. More like ambushed. Yes, I am a prisoner, and you have released me, and I am ever grateful.
Of course. They are, well, you will be happy to know that we did a little bit of vengeance for you. They are now, your captors are gone. We will perhaps some information though. Do you know
I'm
anything?
like licking blood off of my claws, like leaning against the wall right behind you.
Do you know anything about this Tower of Firefinger?
This tower. It has been here longer than the history of my people. I know of it. I know what it was used for. It's a signal tower. Beyond that, no. It seems that it's been out of use for some time, and it's looking like these terra folk, and like he kind of spits the word, have taken shelter here.
Do you know what's happened here recently? I don't know how long you've been here.
I can't say. I've been here for many nights.
Well, we came to investigate because the light at the top of the tower just went out. The flame at the top.
Bizarre.
So, mm-hmm.
I'm unfamiliar. And it's like, please excuse me. And it like kind of walks out and wants to like get some room to stretch because it's been cramped in a freaking box in that corner forever.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not departing, and please excuse me. I just need to stretch.
Of course.
And I guess it like stands over here and like does the whole thing, but like it wants to spread out its wings and stuff. So would you be willing to move, Shadow? I don't know if it would ask clearly, but it says hello to every individual person with like a noble bow and is like.
As long as I understand what it's asking, I would definitely move over for it.
It says, hello, friends. thank you for the rescue. I am Nefir. And, like, while it's spreading its wings, so it kind of, like, looks big and noble. It's like, I truly appreciate this, but I have been gone for some days, and I have urgent matters to return to Kir Sabal with. Please, allow me to take my leave. If you ever are in the area of Kir Sabal, please stop by. My name is Nefir. They will know who you are, and we will be sure to reward you.
Perfect.
Of course, thank you.
Nefir, it was good to meet you. Perhaps under better circumstances next time.
We have no reason to delay you.
Yes, and for that I hope as well. And it says, thanks once again, and departs. And, like, it gets to the ladder and just, like, whoosh, flies away.
Cool.
I wish I could do that.
Okay. So, also in this area, currently where Truffles is taking up space, there is another chimney thing.
Great. Not it.
I'll go first. It's all right. Give me a rope.
Yeah, I'll give you the same rope we used last time.
Okay. And I'm gonna head up.
I need you to make a strength saving throw. Or athletics. Strength athletics.
Okay. That's a 20.
Nail it.
I think it's cool. Yeah,
Nice.
I get up to the top, and then I'm gonna, like, hammer in some pinions and throw down the rope for everybody else.
Okay, hold on a second. Before you, like, immediately say what you're doing, I want to put you where you are so you know what you see.
Okay.
That's important.
Yeah.
No.
Wonder what it could be at the top. We get to wonder what's at the top of the thing.
Oh,
Oh,
my. Yeah.
Terra. Is it more Terra folk?
It is many more Terra folk.
Oh no.
Well, I'm still gonna, like, hammer it in, but, like, I'm not gonna be able to. I don't trust the rest of y'all to be able to climb up without this, so I'm gonna go down, like just longer than their beaks are, basically, and then hammer it in, so that way they can't, like.
I get you, and it's a really cool idea. So you go down, like, let's say 5 to 10 feet,
Yeah.
and then you begin hammering.
Exactly.
As soon as you start hammering, you hear, like, squaw, and like one of them looks down and, like, sees what you're doing and, like, tries to, like, beak down but can't get in, and it can't fit down that hole or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear it say, "Intruder! Coming from the 3rd level." And,
question.
like, you hear the pounding of wings.
If I'm like looking up at what Waxy is doing, and that the Terrafolk is, like, trying to peck at her, can I launch a firebolt at him?
No, because you would have to be able to shoot the firebolt through Waxy, which that's not how it works. It's also the thing is 50 feet up.
Oh, firebolt is an 120-foot
Okay.
range.
Well,
that's
that's
not a
fine.
worry about it.
Yeah,
Can
it's
I
the
use?
getting through Waxy with the firebolt.
Well, I technically could do it if I used magic missile, but I want to
You
save my spell
could.
slots.
you could.
You know, spell slots, whatever.
Yeah.
So this
it's-
one's staying here, but you can't see anymore. But you hear the pounding of wings as if something
Uh-oh.
is flying.
Sounds like we should be
More
prepared.
than one thing is flying.
Definitely be prepared.
Be prepared. All right, I'm
Alright,
going
so,
to.
Get up here as quickly as you can.
What
Subject
are you
of
guys
preparation.
doing? I want to roll initiative for order of operation. Like, combat's
good.
not starting right now, but I need to know when things happen.
Alrighty,
Nothing should
will
over-
do.
I'm gonna wait at the point of my opinion until people are right below me, and then swarm up and over.
Yeah, it's a good thought.
Should probably roll initiative though.
Ooh.
Nice.
So can you please change my initiative to an 11 because I did not click my icon thingy.
I will, but I need to figure out why I can't find this NPC.
Sorry about that. Folks called Dad talking my ear off.
That's okay.
We're rolling initiative, Truffles.
Oh, okay. Let me get caught up. We
I
went.
need some more friends.
Okay. Where am I? There I am.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Woo.
Okay.
Back to it. It just ping pongs.
You never average. Always at the end or the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is the fun part.
Where the Terrafolk are just slightly quicker than you.
Well, I know what
And did
map we're
you,
transitioning to, so that's the fun part.
Oh.
Yeah, Rindis has played this before.
Mm-hmm.
This is
So here's the thing, Iku. Upon hearing you yell down and hearing the squawk, and seeing that you're pinning in a rope, says, "We must defend our backs." And she moves back into level 3 and kind of like takes up a sentry position at level 3.
Okay, I'd follow her then too.
I'm gonna cover Waxy because
Okay. Well, she is at this point. She has completed pinning in the rope.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, and I guess
Actually, which one of you guys have the better dexterity, so I know who's first? Of the
Waxy
two?
does by far.
Yeah, that would make sense. All right. So Waxy, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm waiting for everybody else to catch up at that. Like, whoever's coming up, I don't want to go up there alone.
Yeah.
basically.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to be waiting, crouched just below the surface, just out of reach, for Yina and possibly Truffles to catch up.
All right. Cool. So Yina, what are you doing, knowing that Waxy is waiting for other people to climb?
Start climbing the rope and have a firebolt ready.
I need you to roll a strength athletics check.
Okie dokie. I will certainly try. I'm going to hold on. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this roll.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's not how that works. This is how that works.
I
Boop.
totally blessed you guys with Iku earlier, by the way.
You did.
Yep.
Well, that only lasts for like a minute, though, right?
Fair. That's a good point. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
All right. Athletics.
You made it.
14.
Yay.
You climb up the rope. You were behind our friend in the hole.
Cool.
I'm gonna put you over here though.
Oh, there we are. Oh my god, hello.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a time.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I'm going to take a defensive position where Iku just said, but I am going to hide.
Cool, good call. So I guess like here? Or this is probably a better hidey situation.
Yep, that works.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
let me roll
Is that
my hide
the
die.
is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Since there's nothing going on right now and they don't know, I'm giving you advantage on that roll. So you got a 16. All right, here's where the fun begins.
Your definition of fun, I assume.
I mean,
I heard the implied exclamation points and capital letters of,
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. This is fine.
We're all fine here.
Everything's fine. Yes, that kind of fun. Exactly. Fun it would be if it was on Discord. It'd be have spoiler tags.
No, because it's our exclamation point, not ours.
Close.
It's a Dwarf Fortress reference.
See, I should have known that, but I didn't. That happens. I mean, Dwarf Fortress is on Steam, so that's a thing.
Well, it
Is
will
it
be.
really?
Will be. It's going to be. It's not
Yeah.
yet. Soon.
Is it slightly more playable, or do you still have to just?
It will
like,
be.
It comes with a graphics pack, unlike the original.
Good. As my eyes can't handle that.
So, Waxy, you hear the beating of wings get further away, and
Mhm.
Shadow, you hear them get much, much closer, and you even hear like claws landing on the edge of
Okay.
where you guys climbed up. Truffles, it is now your turn.
So our plan is to not go up there.
Well, Shadow and Iku, we're going to stay behind and watch our back.
Mhm.
And me and Yina, we're going to go up top, see what we could find. And you're welcome in either party.
Yeah.
Are you guys confident down here? I believe Eiko could keep you safe.
It's up to Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow. You feel
I-
good about it?
I have no idea what's up there, so I can't really say. I mean, Iku and I are both like pretty much full. So
I feel like
I'll-
this is
I'll
I
come
feel
up.
like this
I'll
is
come
a
up,
fun
guys.
situation because Truffle's being put in a position to make the decision herself, and I don't feel like she's one to make the decision herself.
She's not, and she's like, what should I? Oh, she's not here. Okay, come over here, and I just lost myself. Oh, there I am. Okay, she'll come over here. You're like, okay, and then she'll spore out again. And
Okay, so
Yeah.
you see a really beat up, angry as fuck looking Terrafolk with a giant scar across his face, and 3 other Terrafolk flying around in the background. These ones look much younger and more nimble than the ones that you were fighting previously.
she's gonna like pop out from underneath Eku's legs and just put on her mean face and just be like, "Rawr."
Oh my god, it's so cute.
She is the most adorable.
So do you take an action? You can attack.
I'm shifting back into the mushroom form and
Oh, nice.
Shillelagh.
Cool. Shillelagh and mushroom form thing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good combination.
Yeah.
Iku's turn. She immediately says, "We must be prepared. This battle is not going to be easy." And she responds with me finding her character sheet out of the 17 different pages I have open for Roll20 right now.
You know, as you do.
Yeah, she do.
She jumps off the tower onto one of the Terrafolk.
She
In an effort
rides
to
it
ride.
around. It becomes a space metal opera.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah, right. I mean, we aren't playing Womb of Night, but
Just all of heavy metal's soundtrack starts playing
exactly.
At the same time, of course.
at the same time. Yeah.
That's a little discordant.
She casts Bless on all 3, yeah. Or all 3 of you, meaning Iku, Shadow, and Truffles.
Cool.
And I don't think she has any,
Bonus actions.
yeah, she don't got none. Not right now. But, yeah, let's go. That's her turn.
go.
Waxy, what you doing? Scrolling
All right.
up.
I'm going to scrabble up to the top.
Splap, you're up at the top.
All right. And then I want to smack this this guy that I wound up underneath, but not underneath him.
Okay, cool. Do it.
Yeah, like my quarterstaff is like strapped to my back, so I can't use it, but that's okay because I've got claws.
That hits.
Yeah, it
Damn,
does.
monks
Goddamn
hit.
right.
all of the time.
So 7 slashing damage.
Cool. You do 7 slashing damage. It kind of just like makes a squawk in your face with disgusting I don't know, decomposed meat breath
gross. I don't like that. So I'm gonna go-
Directly in
Mm.
your
Spend-
face.
Yes,
spend-
for that.
I'm gonna spend a flurry of blows and just hit
Ah,
two
nice.
times.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
I don't like that. I'm gonna kill it.
1 and
Fuck
Yo,
yeah.
thank you. Jesus.
so
Get 'em.
So you do
Wow.
11 damage.
11 more damage. Yeah.
Oh man, he is busted but still standing.
Oof.
All right.
Okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn? Do you return a decomposing meat breath at it?
Yes, I sure do. That's exactly what I do.
It actually smells like fish and cheese.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
My favorite.
Mm.
Just like mother would make.
Hey Yina, how about you? What you up to?
We get into the top and we're gonna magic these fools.
Magic them? Do it.
Yeah,
Midokan magic is.
Yeah, I'm gonna, because I was saying earlier, I'm gonna prep a firebolt. So we're gonna firebolt the one in front of Waxy.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hit it with a firebolt.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Yes.
Yeah.
I can't
That's
see
a hit, right?
It
19?
didn't- It didn't update for me.
19? Is that a hit?
I mean,
No.
yes, a 19 will hit.
Okay.
But I'm like really
I
mad
do
at roll 20 not updating right now.
7 fire damage.
Oh yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna refresh my roll 20.
All right.
Uh-oh.
That's
Everything
good.
died. Ah, shit. That lost all of my pages. Damn it.
Oh
well.
no.
Oh no.
Oh well. I just need to get my EQ and Terrafolk and Firefinger links back up. And yeah, she did do 7 damage.
She snaps her hand, like her hand forward from her with a bit of a wrist snap. The firebolt comes out and knocks this thing in the face, I assume, or some other part of the body. Probably killing it. I don't know. I don't know how much HP these things have.
In the fleshy appendage.
Yes. In the body.
It is not dead, but it is. Oof, it's hurting.
Oh,
It
these
is
things
real
are
hurting.
these things are very hardy. Goddamn. They have
Yeah.
a lot of HP. I was like, I'm
Especially
gonna
after getting hit in the fleshy appendage.
yeah, with fire even.
Well, that's why you don't aim for the fleshy bits.
Mm,
Fleshy bits are what absorb the damage.
that was my first mistake.
Yep. Shoulda known.
Yep, shoulda known. Shoulda. All right. Yeah, that's my turn because I don't have any. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna. I don't have anywhere to move really, so I'm gonna stay right there and brace myself for what's coming.
Okay.
Oh.
You brace yourself. So, it is now Shadow's turn, so we go, and we're down here. What are you doing?
So can I use this wall as cover and kind of peek out from behind here in stealth and take a pot shot with my bow?
You can take a pop shot with your bow.
All right. Wow,
That hits.
nice.
Oh
You
yeah.
do have your sneak
Nice.
attack damage, too.
Oof.
Oh, all that extra damage. So juicy.
Well,
That's
you
how I
do
felt with the one on my
10
crit.
damage. That's actually a decent shot, though. Like,
Mhm.
nice going.
I'll take it. Oh, shit.
Cool. Is that the conclusion of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I will use my bonus action. Do I need to hide again, or like, did they see me?
Go ahead and do a stealth roll.
Okay.
No, they do not see you.
Cool.
All right, and it is Terrafolk's turn. Okay. So, Waxy,
Yeah. What's up?
this thing is fucking mad. And it's gonna,
What?
it's gonna,
Why?
it's
Why would it
gonna,
be
it's gonna bite you. Does a 12 hit?
No.
It's gonna claw you. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
It does 8 slashing damage as it
Yes.
rakes across your chest.
Oh no.
Ow. Oh, full damage. Damn.
All right, and it goes. Swap. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Gotcha. This one does like a weird little like flaps its wing hop over to Yina and pokes her with a javelin.
Uh-oh.
Does a 17
Yeah, that
hit?
that hits me.
Javelin's hurt. Watch out.
Ooh,
Ouch.
11 damage.
Oh, ow.
Dang.
Ow. I'm hurting, guys.
All right.
Oh no, Yina.
Ah. Ow.
All right. And that concludes. The other Terra folk are flying around in circles outside of the level 3 entrance, waiting for the one in the front to move, which it is the one in the front's turn, and it is going to squeeze and attack Truffles at disadvantage with a javelin.
Come at me, Scrub Lord.
Does a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
It goes 6 damage.
Ah, eat temporary HP.
Very nice. All right. I think this one actually landed. No, it wouldn't have been able to. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. It is now Truffle's turn. Are you going to
Before that, I
retaliate?
was going to do my reaction.
Oh, your reaction. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So DC 13 for the spores, Halo spores.
It makes a 16 on
All
its
right, well,
constitution
never mind.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
you let the spores out.
Yeah, I let the
You
spores out.
did all you could.
You let it know who's got the spores here.
Yeah, well, that's fine, because now it's my turn to hit it.
Do it.
So, whap. Does a
24 absolutely hits.
So close to a crit. Whap.
For 5 damage.
Whap.
Plus
11.
6. 11 damage. Nice. It is not thrilled about that. But it, like... It's, like, not thrilled in the way that now it's, like, battle fury, not I'm
Take things
scared
serious.
for my life. All right,
Hmm.
cool. It is now Iku's turn. Iku is going to fucking transform into a coddle.
Ah,
That's an
Like
not
one
even
does.
here to see it.
Bird. She's a bird.
Oh.
She's a lizard, rainbow bird, or rainbow
Yeah.
snake. Not
That's
even a
what
bird.
I said.
Flying rainbow snake.
Not even a bird, rainbow snake.
On the stream, you can see what she turns into if you want to look.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
They're
Now to
beautiful.
go
They
look.
have little tree tails. I love
Aw,
coddles. They're like
yeah.
one of my favorite
Whoa.
like mythological
They're
creatures.
amazing.
Look at that thing.
I was
It's very cool.
considering getting a coddle tattoo at some point. I may still do that.
When I ran this, now that I can tell because it's their secrets out. When I ran this, one of the characters actually like did the romance option with Eku, and they got an egg towards the end.
They got an egg.
Nice.
Aw.
Well, there's more to the egg if you look up Coatl lore and then just be like, oh no, what happened?
So they didn't just have fornication time.
Oh, I mean,
I said just.
no, it's not just they cared for each other. It was sweet.
Cow.
They did her loyalty mission, which is a fun one.
Nice. EQ is going to fucking I don't know. What are you going to do, EQ? Do you have multi-attack? I think you have multi-attack.
In a murder.
She is going to constrict this thing. 17 hits and it does 8 bludgeoning damage. So while it is constricted, she is going to bite it, which gives her advantage because
Also,
it's
if you
constricted.
right-click her token, there is a flip option, so you can change it to when she shifts.
The Quaddle side.
Yep, multi-side.
Oh, that's so cool. Flip
Nice.
token,
Wow.
rad.
Burb.
If only I could see it.
She's gonna go chomp.
She's a snake bird.
A 14.
21.
does
She has
hit.
the advantage.
Oh yeah, you're right. For 6 damage.
I'm here to help.
And now this thing is looking really beat up and wrapped up in flying snake tail.
Oh, it has to make a con save apparently too.
For the con save is on its turn, or on the bite.
Yeah, on the
Ooh,
bite.
you're right.
Yeah, that's a fun
Because
It makes the con save.
otherwise
Oh.
it would go unconscious, and since it's flying, it'd probably start flying.
Well,
towards-
no, the one that it bit wasn't flying.
Oh,
It bit
I
the one
can't
that's
see
in
the
hole.
combat.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
yeah, it's between Truffles or she's flanking with me, so he's
Ah,
in the cave.
Cool.
But she
Nice.
could have dragged it out and dumped it over the side for sure.
Yeah, if it was sleeping, that's probably what she would have did. But anywho, Iku's turn is now over. Waxy, what are you up to?
I want to get rid of this one that is in front of me that looks really, really beat up.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to see that.
Let's. So I'm gonna like take my quarterstaff from where it's tied behind my back and then just like whack it over the head.
Nice. You hit it, and it dies. It doesn't even matter what damage you roll.
Well,
It dies. It dies real good. Splat. You kill another one of these flying things. You guys are gonna hit like level 4 off this fight.
all right.
Nice. I'll take it.
I'm gonna like
I'm
kind
not
of
gonna complain.
move, so I'm not right at the edge of the. You know.
Yeah.
That's all. You know.
Gotcha.
You know.
Ina's turn.
All right, Yuna has a terror folk in her face, so she's gonna magic missile it right back in the face.
3 times?
That's right.
Pew pew pew
All
pew.
3. So
That was
I'm
4
Good.
pews. Sorry.
gonna
I
put
pewed
this
too many.
in chat. All right, that's the first one. Oh, important question.
Yes, you
First
are
level's-
going to do your wild magic.
Yeah, and this time I don't have a choice because I used my Tides of Chaos. So let me do my damage first, and then I'll roll the D100 and see what happens.
So do you murder them or murder us?
10 force damage, and I will roll a D100, and we're just gonna see what we get.
Oh man,
That was
I don't
good
even know
damage
what
rolls,
this
though.
table is, but I'm excited.
I
dude,
have
love
the
it.
table.
You got
I
a
rolled
2.
a
That's
2.
that's probably something insane. You probably
Oh,
turn it into a cactus.
Roll on this table at the start of each of your turn for the next minute, ignoring this result on subsequent rolls. So I gotta roll on this 10 times because it's 6. There's 6-second rounds, right?
Oh, so you're just like bleeding magic right now. You're just like
Yeah, what does that
you
look like?
ruptured your magical essence.
So
that's so
like she
cool.
does the like magic missiles things, and like whatever, like the magic missiles come out of her hand, but like some like I don't know, pure arcane energy, whatever that looks like. It's like octarine. I don't know what
Yeah,
octarine looks like. Comes out of her hand and like starts like enveloping the area. So people who can do magic can see it, and people who can't can probably just feel it. I don't know. I'm taking Discworld things in here right now because octarine is a good color.
Color. I concur. I think that Waxy cannot see it, but definitely can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking you were like an
Why does everything
unstable
taste
Super
purple?
Saiyan kind of situation, but yeah, I'm cool with like your hand just like changing into this cool color. And,
I mean, it like
pulsing.
it starts there and like it surrounds the area, like because like and her. So it is that like it is there is that some of that unstable Super Saiyan stuff going on. There's probably like an invisible wind that blows like in multiple directions.
levitating rocks, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that kind of thing.
Awesome. I
As you
fucking
do.
love it.
Yeah. So yeah, 10 force damage to this thing, and
It took the damage.
10 rolls on this table.
10 consecutive rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
It's gonna be a fun time.
All right, Shadow.
Into
It is
more
now
fireballs
your
off
turn.
just
You,
waxy.
Shadow, you just
Alright.
watched Iku, who you've known for much of your life, turn into a fucking flying snake bird. How do you respond to that, and then what do you do with your turn?
I literally said exactly how. She's a fucking bird.
She's a traitor! She's one of them! You can tell by the wings!
I think she's a snake.
Alright, cool. So what do? You are hidden.
I can hear
Okay,
I can hear my
so-
brother screaming something about a bird, but you know, there's really no context up here.
Yeah, I can't hear that. I'm busy wild magicking. So
And hear you over all this wild magic.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Sick. Oh, nice.
You kill it. You kill the big one with the scar on its face while it's wrapped up in Iku's coil, and it slumps down, and Iku gives it a good squeeze and tosses it over the frickin' edge. Like back snake suplex style.
Awesome.
Flying,
Shadow's like,
flying
"Good
snake
job,
back
Iku,
suplex.
Bird, snake, lady, thing.
And it falls, and 3 seconds later you hear it rustling through the canopy below.
Nice.
Excellent. Now it is Terrafolk's turn. This Terrafolk right here on level 3 that not everybody can see because you split the party and you never split the party, is going to Javelin Iku. Does a 14 hit Iku? A 14 does not hit Iku. It's going to poke it again. A 14 still does not hit Iku. This Terrafolk, on the other hand, is going to come over here and bite Iku. A 20 does hit her
Oh no!
for 7 damage.
Ow!
And then it claws her twice. A 23 hits. And a
Oh.
22 hits.
Oh, jeez.
7 and 7. Oh no! 14 damage to Iku. Iku's getting pulverized by this Terrafolk. And that's
God.
not even the worst of it. Another one comes.
Holy crap!
This one pokes her with a javelin and doesn't hit. And then pokes her again and still doesn't hit.
Why are you trying to hurt Iku?
Because she's on the edge where all these Terrafolk are flying around. She's the open
Whose
target.
idea was it to give Terrafolk 4 attacks per turn?
No, they get 2 attacks per turn.
Oh, it was 2.
Or
to
no,
the
they get
Terrafolk,
3
okay.
attacks if they're unarmed, and they get 2 attacks if they have a javelin.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Dude, she's
Still
taking them all
a
on.
lot of attacks.
She's taking them all on, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, Truffles, what would you like to do, my friend?
Oh, is this Terrafolk right here dead? Or
No, the one that you attacked, this one,
Mhm.
it is not
Yeah.
dead.
this probably should have a turn.
Oh, you're right. It is going
Yeah.
to...
I'm
I
not very
look.
fond of it having a turn either, but it probably.
I'm not, but it's there.
I'm not
It's
saying
it's
you are.
going to attack Waxy.
That's
with,
fair.
I forget if
I'm
it had
the
a
one that
javelin or
killed
not.
its friend.
Oh, it's the one that attacked Yino last turn, so it has a javelin. Javelin's hurt. Waxy, you're
Javelin's
getting poked.
hurt.
Does a 16 hit
It does.
No.
for 6 damage.
Oh, that puts me at exactly 0.
Oh, and Yina not
down.
Yina, and Waxy goes down,
No.
unconscious down, not dead down.
My friend.
Iku, surrounded by Terrafolk, feels a strange presence and looks up, and instantly doesn't frantically panic, but prioritizes her next moves in a certain way. She is going to go ahead and bite the Terrafolk in front of her
Oh,
for
damn.
11 damage.
Poison that boy.
Oh yeah, shit. Con save. It does
Well,
not
make
make the
it-
con.
You didn't skip my turn, did you?
The target is unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
And how do you guys want to do this? Because it's half on the ledge, half off the ledge. How would you like the luck save for it to not?
I would give it a
tumble?
50-50 shot
A
because it has a
50-50?
50 shot to
Okay.
fall forward or fall back.
It's a death save, literally.
Yeah, yeah.
And high is stay on the ledge, and low is
falls.
fall down.
Yep,
And
it
it does.
falls. It's dead. It
Nice.
falls to the floor and
Tru-
dies.
Truffles does need a turn. She
And-
didn't get her turn.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Truffles. I'm sorry. That was my bad because I messed up with the Terrafolk on the other
Yep,
map.
it's fine.
So it is Truffles' turn. Truffles, what would you like to do?
Get back to Eco smashing the shit out of him.
Is this guy in smashing range?
Yes, it is in smashing range.
She's gonna be like,
Depending on what type of smashing.
leave my rainbow snake friend alone. Nope. 8.
Unfortunately, yes, that is a no.
Frantically flails at it.
You like almost fall over the edge too. You like wail your staff and you're like, ah! The teetering
Oh
animation.
no!
With that though, you do that before Iku. Well, at the same time as Iku poisoning this thing and making it fall. I guess it's synchronous. It's would have been beautiful if you actually made contact. Is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
All right. So with that, Iku fucking bounces and arrives here.
Oh, what?
Oh, I got this.
She actually provokes 2 attacks of opportunity though. So
Oh no, Iku! No,
Eco.
I'm not worth it.
13 does not hit, and a 13 does not hit.
Nice. She dodges, bobs, and weaves. Pride fighter over
So
here.
she
I mean,
like
she's
gets
a
over
snake, so
here
she
and just
can
like
Wriggly.
screams in its face. If there was glass nearby, it would shatter. You all get a ringing in your ears, even if you're down on the floor below.
What is that?
And it is now Waxy's turn. Make your death save.
I pass.
You pass. Good job.
Nice.
I'm not
very
dead.
happy about that.
Not
Woo.
dead.
You're not, dead.
OT.
Not yet.
Yena, roll on your wild magic table for me, please.
All right, D100, 38.
What's a 38 do?
38. 1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Lumps.
One flump appears.
One flump?
One
What is
flump.
how do you spell flump?
F-L-U-M-P-H. Flump.
Oh,
Flump. Flump.
Why is it
Yeah.
not showing up
Damn
in my
flumps.
thing? I have the stuff.
One flump appears within 60 feet and is frightened of me.
Flumps are the best joke monsters.
Right?
Is a flump with an F or a P?
Yes, with an
PH.
F.
Was it an L?
Starts with an F, ends with a PH.
Right. Okay.
It's not in my directory. Damn
Wait,
it.
really?
Probably. I'm not surprised that it wouldn't be.
They probably don't
It's-
have actual stats.
It's in the GM, or not the GM, it's in the monster manual, but yeah.
Here, I'll just put whatever this is.
It's
because
not
it
going to be
says-
important because it's not going to attack any of us. It's just funny.
But I want to put it on the thing. Why can't I?
It's one of
No,
these
it's a
guys,
premium
outro.
asset. Damn it. Oh well. There's a flump.
That is yes, a flump.
A flump.
That's a big old link there, Ender friend. It's
Yeah.
a floaty crab, dude. It's a flying spaghetti monster, but a crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
They're
much.
friendly, if I remember correctly.
They are super friendly.
The Yuna has never seen one in her life, but she's a little bit busy with a terrafolk in her face. So
Mhm.
So, do you still get actions or no?
yeah, it's just at the start of my turn.
So
all
what
right.
happens to what visibly happens when that flump appears? Like, do you pulsate? Do you like sneeze? Do you I don't know.
Does
How
the
do you,
weird
how
magic
do you
that's been spewing
produce
out
a
of your hand
flump?
just kind of coalesce into a flump?
Yeah, it just coalesces into a flump.
Your,
I don't know
your
where the
hand
flump
is the flump. You smack the
No,
terrafolk
it's
with
not-
your
it's-
flump hand.
It's not the hand anymore. It's like around her body. So like that. One of those. You know what happens? One of those levitating rocks like merges with another rock, and it like explodes with arcane energy, and the flump appears.
Ah, gotcha. Are flumps see, I have so many
No,
questions, but
flumps
they're
are-
entirely
They're
irrelevant.
aberrations.
They're
They're actually
weird.
Planar aberrations.
They're freaking adorable. I want to pat it on the head.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, you can have
jeez.
your attack now.
Because all this stuff is ranged, so I would get disadvantage on attacking this thing.
Yes, you would, or you would fall off the edge in an attempt.
Or
to...
you could just I mean, do you have any first level spells left?
Yes, I do. I have one left. I'm gonna magic missile it again.
Do it.
All right, let's do it again. All right, 2. Come on, better damage. 4, 5. Hell yeah, that's
So,
11 damage.
11 damage. This thing is looking pretty beat up, but it's not dead
Oh my
yet.
God.
Shadow, what are you up to, my friend? The terrafolk that you were shooting at before is gone, but if you look through the hallway, you will see that there are 2 more, one of which is now engaged with your friend Truffles.
That's
All right.
amazing, Rindis.
So I'm going to move up to this way. I'm going to engage the one that Truffles is engaged with.
Aha, you do engage the one that your friend is engaged
Now,
with.
is this thing like hanging off the ledge? Like
No, it is
where are-
flying.
So can I do like a called shot for its wings?
I don't have what are you trying to do, I guess, is what I'm going to ask.
I'm trying to pierce its wings so it can't keep itself up and it falls.
What type of weapon do you have?
I can either use a short bow or my rapier, depending on how close it is.
I'm gonna say no, that a puncture won't drop it. Because rapiers have piercing damage, correct?
Correct.
If it was slashing damage, I would consider it being a possibility, but no, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because you can't, like, a hole won't stop them from being... Oh, you crit anyway.
Ho, ho, ho.
Fucking right in the eyeball. You decapitate it with your rapier.
Nice.
So what is that? No, I was kidding. I didn't actually do the math on its hit points. 9 plus 3, that's 12 damage. Minus 12. It is still alive, but whatever you just did hurt like a mother flarker.
By the way, that was a crit.
yes,
just an
you
FYI.
you got your crit damage. You got your 8 plus 1 and your 2 plus 1. Your
you
second
just have
dice just
really
sucked.
bad rolls on that
Oh
one.
Jesus!
Mm-hmm.
And we move on to Terrafolk's turn. The one that you just poked is going to bite at you.
Oh, I see why the other one got skipped. It's the one that's up here doesn't have an initiative step anymore.
Well, the one that was up there wasn't the one that had the different initiative step. There was one down there that was a named Terrafolk, and that's the one that Iku suplexed off the edge.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. The one with the big battle scar on its face is the one that
Alright.
had the different initiative step. Okay, so it's going to bite at you, Shadow. Does a 13 hit?
Mm-mm.
All right, now it's gonna claw. Does a 10 hit? Obviously not. And then an 8. You
Alright.
the thing just whiffs.
Nice.
It was
Nice.
so jarred by that attack that it couldn't retaliate. But the
I
one
give it a
above
raspberry.
it is going to poke you with a javelin.
I don't appreciate that.
It does an 18 hit
Yes.
for 7 piercing damage.
Okay. I am pierced.
You have been pierced with the javelin. Good, because you're getting poked again.
No.
Oh, jeez.
For 8 damage this time.
I'm gonna give it the finger because that was very painful.
What is your hit point total?
1.
Oh
No.
shit!
Ooh.
Damn, the
Still up.
family is getting
Up.
stomped on a little bit here.
Mm.
Truffles, it's your turn. Your friend is getting pulverized by bird people.
I'm gonna whap him.
I'm gonna do this again because there's still a Terrafolk that's up here because you said it's still alive. It might kill me.
Thank you.
so-
I actually genuinely appreciate that. It is going to attack Iku because it's like jarred so heavily by the noise that it made that Iku made. This one has a javelin and it is going to poke and crit.
Oh
Iku.
shit! You know.
Iku takes 16 damage.
He has so much health, but even this is ridiculous.
All my
And
friends
she
are
gets
dying.
attacked with a javelin again and is hit for 6 damage.
All right,
She's
now
not
it's
feeling
Truffle.
too great.
Sorry,
Now it is Truffle's turn.
Now it's Truffles. All right, Truffles.
Truffles, if you have anything to like murder all of these things, now would be the time. We're getting our ass kicked.
I wish druids had cool AoE stuff at this early of a level, but no.
I was about to say, wait, druids don't have cool AoE stuff?
Oh, they do, just not this early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this-
not at
I'll
level
whap
2.
'em.
Not at level 2.
Whap
It's
'em.
actually funny. Normally, monks are really tricky to get like at lower levels, but you're killing it. And druids and monks are the two that are like really tough to get through the low levels with. A 16 does hit.
16 does hit. All right. Yep.
Also,
No crit
7
on
damage.
there, so
7 damage. It's not dead, but it's hurting. Oh,
9
7,
with
8,
poisons.
9. It is still not dead though.
Jesus. Ugh.
All right, Iku's turn. Iku has been riddled with javelins for the entire freaking
poor
time.
you.
But she is alive, and she is going to bite the shit out of this Terrafolk.
Murderize it.
She hits for 7 damage, and it dies, and immediately, like in one motion, moves over to the spot next to Waxy while turning back into her
Her
humanoid
normal
form.
self.
Yes.
Do I need to roll a death save, or does she get to?
She will not be able to act this turn on you, but you do have to make your death save.
Okay, then I should be fine.
You make it.
Yeah, 2 successes. I'm not dead. I'm not awake, but you know.
You're floating. You're just in that weird nebulous space that we call sleep.
And I completely missed the awesome quaddle antics. So
Mhm.
Yeah, you won't know unless somebody tells you, and she may ask them to keep it secret.
I
Maybe.
will definitely tell her. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. She
I
may
keep my
just
mouth-
throw you
I-
off a fire finger, though.
I keep my mouth shut as about as well as like, you know.
If she tells me to keep it secret, I will. But otherwise,
Well, it is your turn, Yina. There is nothing of threat in your current line of sight, but there is
But
this like tower thing with like very light white smoke coming out of it. The logo shows that there is a lit fire, but I did the thing that DMs do, and I changed the situation to my own
Whoa!
liking.
I also have to roll another wild magic roll.
Oh shit! Yes, you do.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Minute.
Do you
All right.
pulsate again? You just like bleh.
15.
15.
Oh, for the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Fuck yeah! For how many turns? You need to take notes on your effects.
Start of each of your turns for the next minute. These are all for the next, like, pretty much every one of them is like for the next minute. So
Okay, so the
Can
you hook me up with
the
one of
Trump
those, please?
disappeared, by the way.
the what?
The Trump or flump.
Flump?
The flump.
Yeah,
disappeared.
it's
It's gone now.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Oh, where'd it go?
I thought it was supposed to disappear on your
it's-
next turn.
No, it's for a minute. It's around for a minute too. Mhm.
So it's kind
And
of like
it frightens.
panicking, running in a circle over here in between these 4 squares, just like not running, but floating in a circle. Like what? Where am I? I have to read what.
That is
flumps
how I
do, but
envision
it's-
them sounding too.
Yeah.
Not gonna
It's just
lie.
like wiggling its noodle
What am
arms
I
and
doing here?
Whoa.
it has 2 of its noodle arms on its head. Like, oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, she's just
Oh,
like
going up.
is breathing hard and is just like, "Ugh,
This isn't
These-
where I left
these,
my car.
this again. And she like brushes her hand over her like wound, and like part of it just like seals back up.
You feel a
how
great
she's
sense of
familiar with
euphoria
it.
at the same time.
It's like again. And then she looks over to Iku, who was a Quaddle, and just like, that's not something you see every day. And she's gonna run over to Waxy and try to stabilize her using
Yeah.
her fantastic medicine skill, which she has nothing in.
Get above a 10 on your medicine check.
All right, here we go. 14.
You did
Yes.
it. You
Yeah,
stabilized her. I
stabilize.
don't. How did you stabilize her? Did you like stop the bleeding? Did you like give her chest compressions? Did you like lift her head? Like
Stop the bleeding primarily because she's bleeding out of multiple places. So she just like puts pressure on the biggest bleeder.
yeah, she got raked real hard, which was what brought her down. So that's
Yeah.
probably the
The
bleeder.
wild magic is probably helping a little bit considering she's recovering hit points right now. But hey, you know.
So Shadow, as your turn starts, you hear Iku yell, "Your sister's life is in danger. Get your ass up here."
We got a thing.
Need more rolls to
kinda
go.
got a lot of things.
So Shadow, what are you doing?
Okay.
I got it, Shadow. You can go.
So here's what we're gonna do.
I like to create challenging questions to be
Um,
answered.
I am going to use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to move back. I'm gonna shoot this fucker on the way out because he's been really
This
bothering
one
me.
or this one?
The one that we beat the crap out of and still
Yes,
is
okay.
not dead.
Okay, so shoot it. You hit it. Do less than 5 damage, I dare you. Nope, that's more than 5. You don't get your sneak attack on this one, though. But it's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
you
And then I
toasted.
will make my way up to Waxy.
Okay. You have to climb the chimney or make like a DC 16 dexterity check to scale the 50 feet on the outside wall.
So I actually have athletic. So I can scale it all at once with full movement. And I'm actually going to burn my tabaxi thing for feline agility.
Which does what? I forget.
It does this.
It's the double move.
Nice. So, I'll give you advantage on this. It's still a DC 16 to climb a 50-foot vertical wall.
Okay, so you want dex?
Well, yes, it would be acrobatics dex. You got a 21. You make it. You surface right here.
For a second there, I thought you were going to take that 9, and I was like, oh no!
Actually, no. You're actually right here. You see the
And
flump
splat.
running around in a circle.
You see a spaghetti monster.
you see, you
Like,
see
wait,
a noodly
what?
dude.
What is happening? Who
There's
knows?
just a noodly dude running around in this 4 square area.
I mean, you also feel like magic things are. There's some magic going on here.
The amazing part of that is you just scaled a 50-foot wall in 6 seconds with 1 hit point.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Actually, you also killed a terrafolk. Man, what kind of things love does, you know?
I'm telling you, man, when my sister's in trouble, he drops everything.
Yep. I
Awesome.
knew I could rely on you.
So, last terrafolk, seeing that Shadow started scaling the wall, it kind of questions whether it should attack the truffle or the shadow, and it is going
Come at
to
me, Scrub Lord.
roll a 1d2 in which truffles is the 1 and
I'm not
shadow is the 2.
I need the truffle
Oh
smack talk in my
no,
life. That's amazing.
Shadow! It's
Uh-oh.
coming after you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I tried.
It roars
so
at you
slow,
with
I'm
its
not
gross
gonna catch
decomposing meat breath, and 50 feet plus.
I'm gonna pull a Neo right here, guys.
Yeah, you
Watch.
got this.
It has exactly 50 feet fly, and it would end up here if comparative. It can hit you.
Oh.
Can't, though.
We're gonna find
This one
out.
has a javelin, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no. No, it.
I'm gonna say, but let's go with
No,
no.
it certainly doesn't.
It forgot.
It does a
definitely
6
won't
hit.
No.
How about a 10?
No.
Oh
Cool.
shit, you need
You did not just get murdered by this
Yes.
terrafolk.
You did it.
Truffles, it is now your turn. What do? All your friends and enemies have left you high and dry.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Low and dry.
10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll start climbing. I
Okay.
can get 5 feet up.
You can get 5 feet up, but I still need you to make that DC 8 strength check.
Oh, boy.
Athletics.
It's gonna be the same regardless.
Oh boy, it's fun.
You made
Hey,
it.
That might roll good. All
Look at
right.
that. You get a burst of strength as you ascend. Iku is going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level because that's exactly what she's been planning on doing this
Oh, snap.
entire time. Or Cure Wounds, sorry, not Healing Word. For 7 hit points, and our friend Waxy
Yeah.
opens her eyes and takes a deep gasping breath. And
Is it-
now it's her turn.
Isn't it 19, or am I? Because you were casting at 3rd level, or am I not knowing what's happening here?
Wait, hold on. I need to figure that out because I quicked cast at 3rd level, higher level cast.
It has the higher level cast, which is the additional d8s from it. I think. If
Wait,
that's how Cure Wounds works.
hold on. So it's 19 healed. My bad.
It's 17 healed because that's how many hit points I have.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. You just got like completely. It's like somebody dunked you in a healing
Whoa.
fountain.
Where are they?
She like the way that she heals you is she whispers in your ear, and like as you like come to life, you hear little one. Like I tried to whisper that, but I can't whisper and do her voice at the same time. But she says little one.
You to die.
She stage whispers.
Yes, stage whispers. All right, Yina, it is your turn. Do the weird thing.
All right.
Do
This
the
is,
weird thing.
this is the 3rd roll
Actually,
of 10.
sorry, Waxy, you get to do the standing up and junk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay, there you go. 80. What is an 80 on the wild magic table?
Illusory butterflies and flower petals flutter
Yes.
in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
Beautiful. It is an anime.
And
It is an
Truffles missed
anime.
it.
Yeah,
Bad
I'm missing all the
Truffles.
fun.
No, it's next minute. She'll get up in the next minute. She'll
Guess
see
what?
it.
He has to roll it 7 more times, regardless of combat
That's
ending
true.
or not.
It's fair.
Yep.
We'll be
I
seeing.
can't believe you rolled a 2 your first wild magic.
Shadow,
I know.
it is your turn. This terrafolk has followed you up the face of the fire.
Oh,
figure.
do I get a turn? Do I get an actual turn?
Shit, yes you
No,
do. My
you
bad.
just-
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm
All
excited.
right, I'm gonna shoot it with a firebolt. Fuck this thing.
Yes, you should. You should definitely do that thing.
Do
Oh,
not hit it
Oh,
with your
no.
fireball.
never
though.
mind. Yeah, I throw. I'm a little bit busy. Like, oh, I also heal for 5 hit points
You
because
do
that's a
heal
thing
for
that
5 hit
happens.
points.
Yeah, I'm like my wounds are binding. There's like a spaghetti monster over there. Like there's butterflies and flower petals around me. I'm just like, yeah, this is normal.
You're just exploding weird shit. Just like,
yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
so
She
good.
throws a firebolt at it and misses.
Wild magic is so much fun.
Right?
Cool. Now it's Shadow's turn. Once again,
So
the
how hurt
Terrafolk
is this
follows
thing?
you as you ascend the cliff face, but not fast enough. It strikes at you with its beak and claws, but it is not able to grant, or it does not grant purchase on your flesh. What
So
do you
how
respond
hurt is
with?
this thing?
What's up?
How hurt is this thing?
This
Has it
thing
sustained any
looks
damage?
like it just woke up from a long siesta and had a great meal.
Awesome.
Seven rolls to go.
I need to remind myself.
Yeah, I appreciate that myself because I.
I need you to just murder it right here because we're coming up on time and
Yeah. And
Oh
then
yeah,
if
you had a thing tonight. Yeah.
you have
that's
a thing
fair.
tonight.
And if you murder it, then I can just.
All right, so I do the smart thing.
Oh, good. Do
What
a
is the
cunning
smart thing?
action, so you can get out of its range.
That's what cunning action is all
Reese, what is
about.
the smart thing?
Moving away from it
Okay,
because I was gonna do a real stupid.
cool. You
I
were.
figured at 1 HP, I probably didn't know what was going on.
I
and
was going to
gonna,
say, like, as you get back next to Iku, your adrenaline drops and you look like you're about to die.
Yeah.
It is clear to your sister and the people around you that you are very, very not well off.
but also fuck that thing.
Yeah, shoot it. Do the damage because you hit it. Aw. You only do 11, but
My
it's
sneak
better
attack
than
was for
doing
real. No,
0.
sneak attack wouldn't hit anyway
Oh,
because
yeah.
there's
So-
nobody in range with it. But I will take the 10.
there you go. Cool. It is now Terrafolk's turn.
It's still alive. Goddamn.
This one didn't really take any damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this
That
one
makes
But it's a
Never
good thing I
got
rolled a
touched.
2 and not a 1 because I really was going to jump off the tower onto it. So
You're gonna ride that
Oh,
shit.
wow, that would've
This
been
one
real
is going to poke Iku with a javelin and miss, and then poke her again and hit for
damn it.
12 damage.
So much
Iku.
damage.
Feeling real not great. Kind of lets out like a and now it's Truffle's turn. Truffle,
I climb.
you climb. You have made your roll. It is 40 more feet up.
Okay, I double move so it'll get me 50.
Okay. Blip blip. Blip blip.
Well, the
Flip, flip.
joys of being small.
There you go.
All right, so I have 10 more.
Yep.
Run at it. Shillelagh.
I'm just thinking of
This is
the kid
crazy
from
mushroom
Monsters
midget.
Inc.
Mm-hmm.
pops out of the hole.
Like a Last of Us clicker with a stick running.
This is even the craziest thing that's up here right now.
I know.
Right.
A messed up fight.
Today. She probably like gets up, she looks around, she's like, what is going on?
What the
I don't
hell?
need to
There's
know.
a flump, and there's just all these flowers and butterflies. You know,
Funny thing is, none of you have encountered this yet. You don't know this about.
I think this is like maybe a side effect of you know, being brought back from the dead.
This isn't just Firefinger being Firefinger.
No.
Fine.
She could probably pass it off as that. She might do that. She's like, oh yeah, it's fine.
Eku's like, this is not Firefinger.
All right. Subject Iku.
Iku does not hit it. She swings at it with both hands on her quarterstaff and does not hit it.
Hmm.
Which means it is Waxy's turn. Waxy, you like are looking at yourself covered in blood and torn clothes and flesh, but you feel great.
Well, whatever you did, it sure as hell helped. You should do it for yourself. I'm gonna come in here and smack it with my quarterstaff.
Yeah,
Maybe.
quarterstaff friends. You hit it with your quarterstaff.
Bam.
For
Quarterstaff
10
friends.
damage. Nice. It is not dead, but it is real
Jeez.
beat up.
No. Well, I tried.
Real beefy terror.
I don't understand how all of you guys are surviving this fight. But anyway, it is now Waxy, are you still doing anything? Are you out of key points?
I mean, that's it. I mean, I'm all out of key, so.
Hey, Yina, how about a little magical thing?
Well, let's do it.
57.
57. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
Oh, God.
What is happening?
Terrifying.
And you don't even know that that's gonna be a side effect if you
No.
do something flammable. So
Yeah, it's gonna be great. She's gonna stay where she is, and she's gonna get her full hit points back.
Mark that you still have 6 more rolls to do.
Oh, whoops, that's not. It should be at 16. Oh yeah, I will. Oh, yeah.
You also have an action to take.
I do. Say that again. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said, could you imagine if the DM rolled that and just didn't tell the players until something bad happened?
Oh my god.
And then your sorcerer turns into a fireball, decimating the entire party.
Yeah. All right.
That is
time-
actually one of the things.
Oh
on the
shit! Did
table.
you
I've
just
seen it
fireball
happen.
us?
No, I didn't. No, it didn't happen. It's fine. I'm
I
gonna
was excited. I've waited for that one to come up.
I'm gonna switch up. I still have 6 more rolls. It might happen. I'm gonna switch up my tactics and shoot a ray of frost at him instead. 13?
A 13 hits.
Yes. All right. 2 cold damage. God damn it.
It's slightly less warm than it was before.
It is
Freeze its
also
spear for it.
slowed, I think.
It's probably slow.
Yeah, its speed is reduced by 10 feet. Not that it's gonna move, but
That's
yeah.
fine. Shadow, what do? All your friends are beating this thing to death, and you're feeling like shit, but you have a short bow in your hand, and your life is on the line.
Fuck this.
Stab it. Stab it. Stabby tabby. Go.
You hit it.
This thing chased me all the way up the side of this thing.
You fucking kill it. It's dead. You guys survived this fight, and you're level fucking 2.
So like I literally run from like back here and just like dive onto it with my rapier, and after I stab it in the heart, I collapse on top of it.
You just
would
fall on top of its gross body.
Oh
Cool.
fuck yeah, dude. I'm like I'm an ass hair from dead. And I've been an ass hair from dead for the last like 60 seconds.
Would you like me to do all of my my other 6 rolls now?
I actually think it would be an interesting thing to start next session with, because
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
Waxy is on a time crunch here, so we don't want to run her too.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Well, not Waxy, Kelsa. But at this point, I'm going to flip back to the video call screen where I am not present because my camera is not working. But I would like to say, guys, I had a ton of freaking fun today. Thank everyone who has stuck around for us. I did want to say, while I hate doing such, that I have created a Patreon for myself and the productions that I have been putting out. I'm going to link it in chat if anybody is interested in seeing what I'm up to and what's going on. That will be a good place to start. And otherwise, I think we'll go down with everybody giving their parting voice and everything. I guess we'll start with Truffles this time, since you're always last.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Rindis PWG at Party Wipe Games. You can catch us there on Twitch and Twitter, Party Wipe Games. We normally run Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, mostly D&D. We also have a Things from the Flood that Outro is a part of. And he's fantastic, and so are all the other players. Mondays and Fridays are homebrew games, and Saturdays we play Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Excellent. Let's go with Saint Guard.
Hi everyone, my name is Saint Guard. I'm a variety streamer and sometimes GM at tabletop role-playing games. You can find me at twitch.tv/SaintGuard. I do a variety of things. I was going to do a faction turn today for my Stars Not Number game, but I ended up not doing it. So we'll be back either tomorrow or Saturday, most likely Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for that. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SaintGuardly, username with an LY at the end. See you all then.
Awesome.
Hello, everybody. I am Reese Dragon, as you can see down here. You can follow me at Reese Dragon at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of the social things. I am also a variety streamer at twitch.tv/restragan. I am currently working through the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, playing the Malkavian. So if you'd like to check that out at some point, come see me.
Excellent. And Kelsa, it's your turn.
Hello, I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet and knit octopuses. And you can find me on Twitter at Kelsa, Twitch and YouTube. It's Kelsa Delphi. On Mondays, every other Monday, I am running a Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands game on my channel called Love and Banter Fill Skyfist Dive. And you can check that out next week, or not next week, the week after that, because it's every other week. And also, besides streaming here, I play some D&D over on the Greyhawk channel, where we are playing Savage Tide. And instead of being a badass monk, I am a very stubborn half-orc barbarian. So
Awesome. And I am Outro. I stream mostly here, but I do make appearances on Party Wipe Games channel for the things from the Flood game that Rindis had mentioned previously. I'm currently casting for 2 other shows. I'm casting for a Burning Wheel show that I'm either going to be doing on Fridays or every other Sunday. And I'm casting for a Ravnica setting D&D 5th edition game that's going to occur on Wednesdays, I believe. Beyond that, I have a couple things that I have feelers out for and I'm waiting to hear back from. I have one thing that I'm not supposed to be talking about, which I'm really excited about. And I'm also beginning the process of designing my own game. It's going to be a tabletop role-playing game, but I think it's going to be more along the lines of Fiasco than D&D. So we're going to. I'm exploring the DM-less RPG options for a concept that I would like to present. There's a little bit more explained to that in the Patreon link that is a few messages above. Otherwise, you can find me at Twitter. It's Outro42, or here, which is Outro1. And thank you guys for coming by. And yeah, we'll see you next week with more Tomb of Annihilation.
Thanks, everybody. It was
Bye. I'm waving, but my camera is out, so it's fine.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
bye.